The first one's 3.5, but the rest are
Goopsea
GPT-4.
goes to the Dr. Phil show because of having an addiction to oily Super Mario.
And it's a prompt from last.
Hey guys, I just got back from the Dr. Phil show.
What happened there?
Did you find a solution to your addiction to oily Super Mario?
Hey, what's up, Sure?
Yes. Dr. Phil provided me with some useful tips and tricks to overcome my addiction.
That's
Thank
great.
you, Dragoli.
Can
It's
you share
German
some
D,
of those tips with us?
a long-standing voice in the
Sure.
AiPD.
One of them is to distract myself whenever I have the urge to play it by doing something else productive.
That's a good idea. What else did he suggest?
Now it's a threesome. Wasn't sure if it's a dog or a
He
frog.
also recommended seeking out support groups online
made
or in
it a
person
frog
to
dog,
connect with others
so
who are
it is a
going through the same
combination.
thing.
Oh, thank you, Dragoli.
Sounds like helpful.
I try. I am very shit.
But wait,
a drog,
isn't it just a harmless addiction to a video game?
or a toad dog?
Harmless? Have you seen how much time and money I've spent on it? It's affecting my work and personal life.
I have to agree with Goopsea on this. It's not just a harmless addiction anymore.
But it's still better than other addictions like drugs or alcohol.
That's not the point. Any
Drug,
addiction
drug.
can be harmful if it affects your daily life and routine.
Drog frog.
Exactly. And we should support Goopsea in overcoming this addiction instead of downplaying it.
No, make
Okay,
it.
I
He
see
sounds
your
like
point.
a German person.
I
He
just
is.
didn't realize.
It's German D. That's the code on
Thank
Google
you for
TTS.
understanding. It's been a tough journey for me.
We all have our
I can't tell
struggles.
if Woadie is brains or brawn.
What can we do
I
to
guess we'll
support
find
you?
out.
Yeah, let us know how we can help.
Well, I think just having you guys check in on me every now and then would be helpful. And maybe we can find other activities to do together that don't involve video games.
I like that idea. Maybe we can plan a hike or try out a new restaurant instead.
A restaurant. A restaurante.
Count me in. Let's make an effort to have more quality time together.
That sounds great. Thanks for being such good friends, guys.
A little
Woadie.
bit of a milquetoast entry to Woadie, but very much a network-safe episode. Oh, already, Grizzly.
Goopsea, Jack, and Woadie commit tax fraud. Hey, guys. Did you hear about that new tax loophole I found? We can save ourselves a fortune.
Oh, hell yeah.
Text loop what now? I'm just a frog dog, remember?
Oh, okay. Just right there, yeah.
Goopsea, my voice may be high-pitched, but I'm not stupid. Isn't tax fraud illegal?
Okay, we might hear that intro stuff a lot, though.
Oh, come on, Jack, live a little. Besides, isn't it a bit boring working on the assembly line all day? This
Oh,
could
yeah.
add some excitement to
Well, it
your
was
life.
too good of a name, sure, why not? So I had to break.
I don't need that kind of excitement, thank you very much. Plus, if we get caught, they'll take me away from you guys.
Away? Like, forever? Go.
Oh, Woadie, he's just exaggerating. We won't get caught. It's a
Oopsie.
foolproof plan.
Oh, a good old oopsie.
Foolproof? You're a cat. How do you even know about tax laws?
Why are they in a grain silo?
Hey,
Well,
I
it was
may be
supposed to be a
overweight
giant
and
litter box.
wisecracking, but I'm not dumb. I've got the internet, after all.
Oh, Goopsie's got the internet. Hold
Wait,
on, Harvard.
I don't want Jack to go
I've
away,
got the internet.
but I also like the idea
And
of
with the
having more
internet
treats
at my
and toys.
back, I can accomplish anything that I can
Guys,
Google easily.
this is my decision, and I say no. We are not doing this. End of discussion.
Jack's laying down the law. No tax fraud in this
Fine,
house.
fine.
Every other
But when
kind
you're
of
back
illegal
at work
activity?
tomorrow,
Okay.
standing in your assembly line, feeling bored out of your mind, just remember that we could have been adventurous.
Thanks for the sentiment,
They're gonna do it
Goopsea,
anyway.
but I'd rather keep my job and stay with you guys than risk losing everything.
I think Jack's right. We don't need to do something illegal to make our lives more interesting.
I thought it was a litter box, but I wasn't sure. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. You're right, Jack. I'll drop it. I was just trying to spice things up a bit, but I understand why you don't want to take the risk.
Hey, what's up, Federico?
We'll find other ways to have fun together.
Thanks, Goopsea. I appreciate that. Now, can we clean up this giant litter box?
Also, the locations influence the prompt, too. So... that might get old fast, but we'll see.
Don't tell Jason, but I have been sleeping in his garage.
Jack
Won't
is
Jason
7 feet
eventually
tall, I
find
guess.
out about that?
Goopsea. Probably,
Italian
but for now,
restaurant.
it's saving me some money on rent.
It's the best one I could generate. Everyone else had
What's
a
a
weird
garage?
perspective.
And
but
who's Jason?
Oh,
I want to
Woadie.
improve the Italian
A
restaurant.
garage is
because
like a
of
large outdoor room for storing things, and Jason is one of Jack's friends.
grape garden. Yeah,
Anyway,
grape
this
garden.
place
There
is
we go.
nice, isn't it? I just wish they would give more than one breadstick as an appetizer.
Hey, there you go.
If you wanted unlimited breadsticks, we could have gone to O Gardenios.
Hey,
But if you
I
think
didn't
I'm
program
sharing
that.
this single breadstick with you guys, you're dreaming.
Aha.
Breadsticks? I thought this was an Italian restaurant.
Oh, Gardenios.
It is, Woadie. Breadsticks are a common appetizer at
Next
Italian
character is
restaurants.
Gardino. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, Woadie. Didn't you know that? They're like thin, crispy pieces of bread perfect for dipping into sauces or,
All right, let's
in our
not,
case,
let's not
fighting
get
over
too
since
caught
we
up
only
in
got
what
one.
is a breadstick.
Well, excuse me.
Greased
I don't
up
know more
Super
about
Gardino.
Italian food. I've been too busy trying to catch fleas and eating dog food.
Calm down,
Why
guys.
is Woody so clueless in
We
this
don't
episode?
need to argue over this.
He's gonna
I
be
just
clueless in
asked
a
the
lot of
server for
episodes.
more breadsticks.
I'm freezing the queue.
Good luck
just
with
to
that,
prevent
Jack.
it from getting too
This place is notorious for its single breadstick policy.
cray cray.
It's worth.
Check the art for Gardino. Oh hell yeah! Oh hell yeah! Wow, you drew that really quick. Here's Gardino, looking like a Bob's Burger, pizza tower guy. That looks great though. I had this in the art a while ago.
Greased
Oh
up
wow!
Mario delivers a fat Italian sausage.
I love that.
Well, look who's finally home. I've been waiting all day to have someone to mock.
Hey,
I made him as a
Goopsea,
fake
don't
pizza
start
tower
with that
boss.
attitude.
No, that's great. I love that.
I had a long day at the transmission factory.
Hi Jack. What's a transmission factory? It sounds fun.
Fun? Ah, that place is about as exciting as watching paint dry.
The transmission factory is where we make car transmissions, Woadie. It's not exactly
too
the
off
most
topic
exciting
already.
job, but it pays the bills.
Oh,
Woody was
so
just
that's
born
where you
with his
disappear
brain
to every
extremely
day.
small. Yeah.
I just thought you went to play with other people.
Trust me, Woadie. Nobody wants to play with Jack and his high-pitched voice all day. We only tolerate it because he buys us food.
Hey, that's not fair. My voice isn't that bad. And I take good care of both of you.
I like your voice, Jack. It's unique.
Unique. More like unbearably annoying. But enough about Jack. Let's talk about how Woadie here keeps jumping into my cat tree. I need my space.
Okay.
But it looks so fun, Goopsea, and you're always up there, so I thought maybe we could share it sometimes.
I might have
Both
given
of
too
you,
many
calm
context
down.
clues.
Woadie, you should respect Goopsea's space and find another spot to play in. And Goopsea, try to be less critical of Woadie and me. We're all living together, after all.
Fine. I suppose I can tolerate Woadie's antics as long as he stays out of my cat tree.
What was even the original prompt?
I'm sorry, Goopsea. I promise I'll find something else to play with. Maybe Jack can get me a fun toy just like your cat tree.
Woody just being adorable.
That's a great idea, Woadie. We'll go to the pet store this weekend and look for something you'll enjoy.
Yay.
Just make sure it's not too close to my cat tree.
This did not get as sexual as I hoped. And one more time, stay out of my cat tree. Don't go in my basement. Don't you dare go in my basement. Stay out of my basement.
The characters have internal monologues about struggling to hold in their farts and dreading the consequences of failure to do so.
Okay.
Hey, what brings you two losers into my royal bathroom?
Ha ha.
Goopsea, we're just coming in to check on you. How's everything going in here?
Yeah, Goopsea, we just wanna make sure you're okay. Goopsea, thinking. These dumb DUMS have no idea that I'm trying to hold in a fart that could clear out this room faster than they can say, tuna. Woadie, thinking. Boy, I sure hope I don't let one rip right now. I don't think these two can handle the stench of my froggy farts.
Oh, hell yeah.
Jack, thinking. I need to get out of here before I accidentally let out a fart that gives away my secret love for eating beans during lunch breaks.
You know what, Jack? I don't appreciate you always bugging me in my private space. Can't a cat get some peace and quiet around here?
Well, as your owner, it's my responsibility to make sure you're taken care of.
Hey, what's up, Rex? Yep.
And Woadie just likes to check on his friend from time to time.
New locations, new character.
That's right, Goopsea. I just wanna be your buddy. Goopsea, thinking. Gah, I can't take the pressure. I feel like I'm going to explode any second
Federico
now.
summoned the fart
Jack,
torrent.
thinking. If only they knew that my boring exterior hides the wild anxiety of a man desperately trying to hold in a fart at all costs.
That's beautiful. No.
Fine, fine.
The
You
torrents of
two
farts.
have made your point. I appreciate you checking on me, but can we all agree
Yes.
that even a wisecracking cat needs a little alone
At least they're in
time
the
to
perfect room for
take
it.
care of his personal needs?
All right, Goopsea. I understand. We'll give you some space.
I need to vary
But
up the
please
fart.
let us know if you need
Fart with
anything,
reverb
okay?
is so good, though.
Yeah, Goopsea. We're here for you whenever you need us. Friends forever, right?
Friends forever. Woadie. Now shoo. Let me take care of business in peace. As Jack and Woadie exit the...
Ah, we don't get the fart conclusion. Well, he probably farted. He's like, but now I can't shit.
Goopsea fights Woadie.
Oh, shit. Oh, probably over the farts.
Hey, Woadie. Ever thought about going on a diet? You're starting to look like, well, me.
Well,
What's that,
self-deprecating
Goopsea?
comment. A
I
burn
just eat
turned
what
into...
Jack gives me.
Okay.
In a high-pitched voice. Now, you two. Don't fight in the kitchen. And Goopsea,
Fat
why are
shaming,
you
yeah.
being so mean to Woadie today?
Yeah, but is it okay because he
Oh,
Goopsea
Just
is
trying
fat?
to liven things up, Jack. It's been so dull around here lately. It's like we're living in a 70s sitcom, minus the laugh track.
Well,
I think our home is lovely. I love the avocado green fridge and the shag carpet. It's so cozy.
they're sentient. Yeah, terminate them.
Cozy? More like a time capsule.
Hey, what's
Have you
up,
seen the
Fox?
wallpaper in here? I've seen better taste on a scratching post.
In a high-pitched voice. Goopsea, please. I know the kitchen is outdated, but it works for us. Besides, I can't afford a remodel with my factory job.
Yeah, Goopsea. Jack works really hard to take care of us. We should be grateful.
Oh, I'm grateful. All right. Grateful
you?
for being stuck in this tacky time warp.
I knew it was
If
coming.
only you could see beyond your blissful ignorance, Woadie.
Oh, wow.
All right, that's enough, Goopsea. If it bothers you that much, maybe I can save up some money and make a few small updates, okay?
Thank you.
Well, fine. I guess that's better than nothing.
It's really taking the description serious. Yeah.
And Goopsea, we should try to be more understanding of each other. We are all in this together, after all.
Yeah.
You're right, Woadie. I'm sorry for being so snarky. It's just sometimes the boredom gets to me, you know?
How do we put Woadie at the start of our prompt? Yep,
In a
W.
high-pitched
Yeah.
voice.
I should probably
Apology
update that.
accepted, Goopsea.
Yeah. Let me update the...
We all have our rough days. Let's try to focus on the good things, like the...
Goopsea and Jack have to put down Woadie.
Oh, no!
Well,
All right, queue's back open.
look at us, the three musketeers, in this fabulous vintage kitchen. I must say, Jack, these avocado green appliances are really something else.
Yummy avocado green.
Thanks, Goopsea. It's not like I have much choice in the matter. But please,
Woadie
we
can
need to
survive.
focus on Woadie.
Woadie will live.
Woof. Ribbit. What are we talking about, guys? Goopsea, rolling eyes, of course. Woadie is blissfully unaware. Listen up, Frog Dog. We've got some news you're probably not gonna like. Jack. Nervously, Woadie, we need to discuss something important, Woadie. Confused. What's going on, guys?
What's going on?
You're acting really weird.
Yeah, you're right.
Weird? No. We're just trying to make you understand that we need to. Well, put you down, buddy.
No!
Woadie, shocked. Put me down. Why? Jack,
Oh my
stuttering.
God, this is sad.
W. Woadie, it's not that we don't love you,
Well, bye-bye, Woadie. I guess
but I can't
I'll
afford
delete
your
him.
medical bills, and your health is only getting worse.
Oh my God.
Goopsea.
Genetically splicing a frog and a dog.
Yeah,
Who expected
Jack's
this
too
to go
busy
well?
buying tacky retro furniture to take care of you properly. Jack. Defensively. That's not fair, Goopsea.
Dialogue is a little
I'm
bit
doing
messed
my
up,
best given my circumstances, Goopsea, sighing. All right. Let's not get our whiskers and tails in a twist. Maybe we can find a solution that works for
Was
everyone.
Woadie made in a lab?
Woadie,
I don't
hopeful.
know.
Really? What kind of solution?
I think Woadie was just
Well,
a stray that
maybe
they
we
found.
could try to find a more affordable veterinarian or look into alternative treatments.
Where's our Woadie lore? We're building it right now.
Yeah. Maybe we've got some long-lost rich aunt who would pay for all of Woadie's expenses.
Yeah, there you go.
never know.
Yeah.
Woadie, excited. That sounds great.
Oh, thank you, Dragoli.
I don't want to leave you guys.
That'd be amazing.
Jack, smiling.
I'll put
We
up
don't
Gardino
want that either.
in
Woadie.
the Italian restaurant.
We'll explore our options and try to find the best solution.
Okay, so they're not going immediately to the kill shelter. Okay, they're trying to come up with call some rechance, see if they have any. They're
Goopsea
trying to
is
get the
made
money
of cabbage. Jack evil. Woadie wants a nice refreshing polar seltzer.
Okay.
Hey Woadie, did you hear the one about the cat who ate too much cabbage? Chuckles.
No, Goopsea, I haven't. Do tell.
Sigh's not another one of your wisecracks, Goopsea.
Not
You know,
another.
some of us have had a long day at the transmission factory.
Some of us. You have.
Oh, lighten up, Jack. It's just a joke. Anyway, Woadie, the cat turned into a giant cabbage, like me.
Sternchen Laus Sternchen, that's hilarious, Goopsea. Speaking of which, I could really use a nice refreshing polar seltzer right about now.
What the
In
hell
this
is a polar
outdated
seltzer?
70s kitchen, you'd be lucky to find anything besides an old can of flat soda. Rolls eyes.
Hey, what's up, Crane 30?
Come on, Jack. Don't be such a sourpuss. There's gotta be something fun in this groovy kitchen.
Groovy.
Yeah, Jack. Don't be so boring all the time.
High-pitched voice, I'm not boring. I just work hard and don't have time for your silly games and jokes.
I'm not boring.
Well, maybe if you weren't so busy at your precious factory, you could enjoy life a little more. Laughs.
Goopsea is right. Life's too short for stressing over.
Now they just need facial expressions. That could be interesting, yeah. Get some eyebrows on people.
Jason got married.
I did.
Who did he marry? Did he marry Ellen, Oprah, Corey, or me?
You gotta guess.
Who's Jason? And what's a marriage?
He's too stupid.
Sighs, it's when two people promise to be together forever, Woadie. And Jason is Jack's coworker.
Oh.
He married Ellen, and I wasn't invited.
There you
I
go.
thought we were friends.
That's the correct answer.
Maybe they only wanted other frog dogs at their wedding.
Seriously, Woadie?
Hey,
Of
what's
course
up,
not.
Enigma?
It was probably just family and close friends.
Well, that kind of hurts my feelings.
Jason
Oh well,
works in a
at least I
transmission
have you
factory,
guys to keep me
confirmed.
company.
Maybe.
We're the best company there is. Right, Goopsea?
Sure. If by best, you mean sitting around listening to Jack drone on about his day at the transmission factory.
Hey, my job might not be the most exciting thing in the world, but it pays the bills and keeps you two fed.
I like hearing about your day, Jack. But maybe Goopsea is right. We could find something more interesting to do together.
Yeah, like exercise.
Oh, no.
Have you seen how pudgy
Funny.
Woadie has gotten?
Hey, I'm not pudgy, I'm
Goopsea
his
really
welfare.
likes to lead the witch hunt on being fat.
Don't you two
but
start arguing.
He is fat, so
Exercise isn't a bad idea,
it's
though.
just a
It
little
could
odd.
help lighten the mood.
A little odd, Goops.
Fine, but I don't want to do anything too strenuous. These paws were made for lounging, not for running.
We could all play with my toys.
I'm gonna
Frog
freeze the
dogs
queue
love
again.
playing fetch.
That's a great idea.
Oh,
Woadie
Federico got it right in.
and Goopsea, we can get you a new toy too. Maybe one of those little wand toys with the feathers on the end?
He's self-loathing. Yeah, for sure.
Fine, I can try to play along. But only because I can't resist those feathers.
Great, it's settled then. Let's have some fun family time together. It doesn't matter if my coworkers don't invite me to their events.
Woadie has a cool accent.
I have you too,
Yeah, it's
and
that
that's
good.
enough for me.
Good old German D. He sounds like a combination of French and German.
Jack and Goopsea introduce the special recipe, rat pizza, to Woadie.
Okay. Yeah,
So
great.
Woadie, are you ready for something absolutely delicious?
Oh boy, am I ever. What is it?
What is it?
It's our favorite recipe, rat pizza.
Rat, pizza?
He's
What's
an
that?
innocent little Nazi.
Only the finest Italian creation, my amphibious friend. You take a regular pizza and add a little rodent twist to it.
It's basically that. It's exactly what it sounds like.
We discovered it when we were trying to get rid of some unwelcome guests at our place. Goopsea caught
Someone
them,
get
and
Woadie
well,
up the
we
table.
got a
Bad
little
manners,
creative.
yeah. What's up, Dottie Dot?
Gosh, I don't know guys. That sounds
He's
kinda weird.
literally on a plate of spaghetti.
Trust me, Woadie. One bite and you, LL, be hooked.
But, I mean, isn't there something else we could try instead? You know, something a little more.
Normal.
Woadie, don't knock it till you've tried it. It's really not that bad.
Yeah, come on. Don't be such a stick in the mud. You're at a chain Italian restaurant that only gives you a single breadstick for an appetizer. Live a little.
Hey, those breadsticks are pretty good. I just don't think eating rats is right.
Yeah, it's
You don't have to eat the whole thing. Just take a bite and see how it tastes.
one bite of a rat
Well,
seems like too much.
I guess I could give it a try. But only because you guys keep insisting.
That's the spirit, Woadie. You won't regret it.
Can't wait to
We'll
have a
order
meet
one
Snoop
small
and
rat
Oily
pizza to
Mario.
share.
Hell yeah.
If you don't like it, we won't force you to eat any more.
Alright, fine. But if I don't like it, can we get a regular pizza after that?
There we go. Okay, that's the best
Deal.
of both worlds.
Just be prepared to have your taste buds explode with delight. They order the rat pizza and wait for it to arrive.
Okay, here goes nothing. He takes a bite.
Oh?
Who? It's punct not terrible.
Not terrible. Okay, wow, there we go. Not terrible. Very not bad. Terrible. Great episode.
Jack begins speaking in an offensive Asian accent. The others complain, but Jack refuses to stop.
Oh boy.
Not this again. Jack, can you please stop with that terrible accent?
Oh boy.
It's really offensive.
Oh boy.
Who? What's wrong with the way Jack is talking? Sounds kinda fun to me.
Oh no, don't. He's gonna make Woadie start doing it.
An offensive Asian accent. What do you mean, Goopsea? I just trying to lighten up the mood after a long day at work.
Oh no. It even comes through the TTS.
It's not funny, Jack. It's disrespectful and honestly, just plain annoying.
Oh, lighten up, Goopsea. It's just a joke.
Still an
wow,
offensive
Dragoli,
Asian
you're fast.
accent. Yeah, Cat needs to learn how to take a joke. Maybe then it wouldn't be so overweight.
Oh my god.
Excuse me? Watch who you're calling overweight. Mr. spends all day staring at transmissions.
What is that? What?
Voa. Let's not get personal here,
Whoa,
guys.
whoa.
We're supposed to be friends, remember?
Jack's at risk of getting canceled.
Still an offensive Asian accent. Well, maybe Goopsea should learn to take joke better if they want to keep friends around.
Oh my god.
And maybe Jack should learn when a joke isn't funny and is actually incredibly offensive. You might think it's funny, but some people won't.
Come on, you two. We can find something else to talk
And they're
about,
called
right?
Twitch moderators.
Like, how about those crazy avocado-colored appliances? What were people thinking in the 70s?
I guess you're right, Woadie. It's not worth fighting over. Sorry,
Hey, what's up,
Jack.
Rap Stink?
I just get a little defensive when people make fun of my weight.
Dropping the accent. You know what, Goopsea?
Oh, hey,
I
you did it.
apologize too. I didn't mean to offend you or anyone else. I was just trying to be funny, but I see now that it wasn't the best choice.
Is that it?
That's
Oh,
more like it. We don't always have to agree on everything, but it's important that we respect each other's feelings and boundaries.
Yeah.
Thanks for understanding, Jack. I appreciate it.
No problem.
Waiting
Go.
for it. Okay. Wholesome, exactly. Here's O Gardino. Looking Italian as hell here, O Gardino. Thank you, Dragoli.
Jack gets fired from the transmission factory and has to sell Goopsea.
Probably because of the previous episode.
Well, look where we ended up. A chain Italian restaurant that only gives you a single breadstick for an appetizer. I bet you're regretting your life choices now, Jack.
Wait a second. This is the living room, though. Oh, no, this is the restaurant.
Goopsea, can you not kick a man when he's down? Losing my job at the transmission factory was hard enough. And now I have to sell you.
I love how he looks like a
Goopsea,
gremlin.
but
Woadie.
he's our friend Ribbit.
Yeah. And who would want to buy a chunky, wisecracking cat like me?
Hey, thanks for
Have
the
some
follow,
faith in
Jaggy
your feline
Nettles.
pal, Jack.
It's not a matter of faith, it's about paying the bills. If I don't sell you, Goopsea, we might lose our home.
Oh, so now we're blaming the cat for all your problems? I wasn't the one working on that assembly line, buddy. Besides, it's not like I can just get a job and help pay the bills.
Yeah, who would hire a fat cat?
Maybe we can find another way, Ribbit. Can't you get another job, Jack?
Yeah, get 2 jobs.
It's not that
Just to be
easy,
safe.
Woadie. Jobs are hard to come by these days,
A little
especially with
annoying.
my experience limited to the transmission factory.
You could do
Plus,
it.
we need money fast.
Well, maybe if you hadn't spent all your money on breadsticks at this overpriced chain Italian restaurant, we wouldn't be in this mess.
Why are they charging
I'm
me by
doing
the
my
breadstick?
best here, Goopsea. You think I want to sell you? You're like family to me.
Wait a minute, Ribbit. What if we worked together to find a solution? Instead of selling Goopsea, we could all pitch in and find ways to save money and make some extra cash.
Okay, car wash. Car wash to save Goopsea.
Well, I'm all ears, Woadie. Got any ideas?
Maybe Jack could do some freelance work while he looks for a new job. And Goopsea, you're good at catching mice, right? Maybe we could offer your services to the neighbors.
Not a bad idea.
Catch.
And Woadie will be the idea man. Catch? Okay, I think maybe Goopsie's down.
Goopsea, what is sex?
Oh boy.
Oh, I will tell you. It will be very educational.
Okay, as long as it's educational and
Goopsea.
not.
Goopsea, maybe we shouldn't be discussing that topic.
Come on, Jack. Woadie's gotta learn sometime. And who better to teach him than your favorite wisecracking cat?
I don't think it's appropriate, Goopsea. Maybe Woadie can ask one of his frog dog friends.
Yeah.
But I don't have any frog dog friends, and I'm curious.
Oh my god, he's really drilling
See,
in.
Jack, the poor guy's got a right to know.
Sigh fine, Goopsea. But keep it clean.
Keep it clean. Please keep it clean.
All right, Woadie, my boy. Here's the deal. Sex. All right, Woadie, my boy. Here's the deal.
Okay.
Sex
Are
is
they in
how
a room
beings
full
like
of
us
sand?
make more
it's supposed
beings
to be
like
kitty
us.
litter.
You get what I'm saying?
Sort of, but Jack, don't you think Goopsea shouldn't be the one to explain this?
Yeah. Jack, should explain it.
I agree, Woadie. This topic should be handled by someone who can explain it in a more delicate manner.
Well,
Yes,
aren't
it
you
is,
two
Anime.
just a couple of party poopers? Fine. If you think you can do better, Jack, go ahead.
I never said I was going to explain it. Woadie, maybe it would be best for you to learn from. I never said I was going to explain it. Woadie, maybe it would be best for you to learn from nature, observing other frog dogs or animals in general.
That sounds like a better idea. I'll try to learn more about it on my own.
Yeah, sounds
Thanks,
like a better
Jack.
idea.
PSSH. Well,
it seems to repeat.
fine.
That's just kind of a
If
quirk
that's what
of
you
the,
guys want, so be it.
Open AI.
Just remember, if you ever need advice, I'm here for ya, Woadie.
Only because I have it capped. And
Thank
not,
you, Goopsea. But maybe we should focus more on having fun and maintaining this giant litter box of yours.
Haha. Yeah, keeping it clean is definitely.
Keeping it clean is definitely something you should do.
The boys go to an adult movie theater and watch a dirty movie.
Oh boy.
Hey, Woadie. Do you ever wonder
How
why
about a
Jack's
frog
kitchen
dad?
looks like it's stuck
the
in the
dog,
past?
Yeah.
Who? Oha. I don't know. Goopsea. I like the colors. Sternchen pens happily Sternchen.
Genshin.
Rolling his eyes, it's called retro, guys. Some people find it charming.
Charming, huh? I'd call it a blast from the bad taste past.
Prompt ignored.
But
yes.
hey, to each their own.
Sternchen confused what's a Taste past.
Never mind that, Woadie. So, how was your day at the assembly line, Jack?
Sometimes it happens.
Yeah. Did you manage to stay awake through the whole shift this time?
Annoyed, very funny, Goopsea.
Ha ha ha.
My job may not be as adventurous as you two think, but it pays the bills and keeps us all fed.
I like food. Sternchen licks his lips Sternchen.
Yeah. We can tell, Woadie. It's not like it's a secret or anything.
Well, maybe if you two would behave when I leave for work, I wouldn't have to spend so much on fixing the messes you make.
Hey, I'm not the one who keeps knocking over the trash can.
Sternchen guilty look, that was just one time. Okay, maybe 3 times. But I promise not to do it again.
Size, look, we're a team, and we have to work together to make this home
Stanchion.
functional and peaceful for all of
Stanchion.
us.
Yeah, oh wow.
All right. You've got a point, Jack. Maybe we can help out more around here when you're at work.
Yeah, I can watch the trash can better, so I don't knock it over.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate that. And if you do your part, I'll see about updating this kitchen a bit, alright?
All right.
Deal. But only if you promise to keep the color scheme intact. It's growing on me. W.
www.keepthekitchencolors.com. All right, cues re-enabled.
Jack, Goopsea, and Woadie decide to form a bluegrass band but cannot agree on a name for their group. Hey guys, how about we name our band the Perfect Strummers? You know, since I'm the
Okay.
cat and all.
Hey, that's pretty good.
I'm not sure about that. We want people to take our bluegrass band seriously. And I don't know if a cat pun really does us justice.
Shut up.
Sternchen tilts head. How about bluegrass tails? Because we all have tails. Well, except Jack.
Oh, Woadie, you and your innocent ideas.
Suck me,
It's
man.
kinda cute, but not quite what we're looking for.
Context
Guys,
overwhelming
how about
prompts. I
something
think
like
so.
Fret Haven?
I think I have to
I
pull
just
that
feel
back.
like it has a
Federico.
nice ring to it, and it represents our
a
love
nice
for
experiment,
bluegrass and string instruments.
Oh, come on, Jack. That sounds like some pretentious indie band. We're a bluegrass trio. We need something with pizzazz, like the Feline and Froggy Footstompers.
Goopsea, I feel like you're not taking this seriously enough. This is important to me.
Sternchen jumps around. What about jumpin', jammin', jamboree?
Jumpin',
It's got
jammin',
jumpin'
jamboree.
for me,
Hell yeah.
jammin' for music, and jamboree because we're fun.
I like it. Jumpin', jammin', jamboree.
Woadie, that's adorable. But let's face it, nobody is going to take a band with that name seriously.
Well, you're right. You're right.
We need something catchy, yet classy.
All right. Let's calm down and try to find some common ground here. We all want a name that represents us and shows our love for bluegrass music.
You're right, Jack. Let's try to think more as a group rather than just individuals.
Sternchen nods. Sternchen, I agree. We should work together.
All right, we'll do it then. Come on.
How about the harmonious trio? It shows that we're working
That's the
together and it
worst
highlights
one
the
yet.
musical aspect of our group.
That's the shittiest one.
It does have a nice ring to it, and it's not too wild like my suggestions. Woadie.
He just wanted to rub it in Rhodey's face. He's like, I hate it too, but it's better than Woadie's stupid suggestion.
Woadie and Goopsea perform a variation of Abbott and Costello's Who's on First skit. Jack
Okay.
interjects occasionally to explain the joke.
Okay, here we go. The feline and the frog stompers,
Well,
yeah. The
Woadie,
frog foot stompers.
have you heard that Jack's
That's pretty
put us
good.
in charge of keeping up with his baseball team?
Oh, that sounds fun. I like chasing balls.
Hey now.
I knew you would. Now, listen carefully. The
Lou
team's got
made it
some
through the
weird
check,
names
yes.
for the players. You see, who is on first? What is on second? I don't know, is on third.
Okay.
Woadie, confused. Wait, what? Jack, interrupting. Haha, guys, that's an old comedy routine. Goopsea is just kidding around. Just trying to have some fun, Jack. But really, it can get quite confusing, Woadie. You've got to pay attention.
But I still don't get it. What are the names? Goopsea, exasperated, for the last time. Who is on first? What is on second? And I don't know, is on third. Woadie, frustrated, that's what I'm asking. Goopsea, what are their names? Jack, trying to explain. Woadie, it's just a joke. Their names actually sound like questions.
Wrong.
Do you get it now? Woadie, still confused. Not really. Goopsea, rolling eyes. Unbelievable. Just stick to chasing balls. V.
Chasing balls.
How many transmissions have you accidentally broken?
I remember seeing that for the first time. But...
A couple thousand.
Jesus.
You better not tell anybody, because I don't want to
1,000?
lose any customers.
1,000?
What's a transmission?
It's that thing our boring owner here works on all day long.
Some young guy.
Honestly, Woadie, try to keep up.
Goopsea, you could be a little nicer. Woadie doesn't understand these things like we do.
I just like chasing my tail and eating books.
Ugh. That's like a real dog.
And we love you for it, buddy. But seriously, Jack, how have you not been fired yet?
Great question.
Well, I'm pretty good at hiding my mistakes.
I mean, you're a master
Plus,
at hiding your
my
mistakes.
boss doesn't
clearly.
pay close attention to the assembly line.
Well, he really should, because the
Is
numbers
it
are going
because
to
he's
add
too
up this
busy
quarter.
chasing his tail?
Laughs. I like. Laughs. I like your thinking, Woadie, but no. He's just, well, let's just say he's not the most observant boss.
Well, that's one way to say it.
Hey, that's not fair. I work really hard, you know. It's not like I want to make mistakes at work. The assembly line can be
Well,
pretty
you're doing it, though.
complicated sometimes.
Yeah.
Confused, but books are also complicated, and I catch them all the time.
Oh, okay.
Woadie,
We're gonna get a
that's
transmission
because your
plant that's a
entire
lot like
existence
eating
revolves
bugs.
around catching bugs and being adorable. Jack's just slow on the uptake.
Oh, Jack slow?
Goopsea, can you give it a rest? Just because you're a highly intelligent.
Oh, hell yeah, Spock swear.
Goopsea, can you give it a rest? Just because you're a highly intelligent cat doesn't mean you can constantly belittle me.
I wouldn't say highly intelligent. either.
You're right, Jack. I'm sorry. I guess I've been a bit grouchy lately. This giant litter box may be a bit too big for my own good.
We all make mistakes, right? Like me with the books sometimes. It doesn't mean we're bad creatures.
Thanks,
Hey,
Woody.
what's up, Bunny?
I appreciate the support. And Goopsea, I know you're just trying to have some fun,
This is
but
just the
try to
beginning of the
understand where I'm
AiPD
coming from,
cinematic
okay?
universe. Hell yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Uh-oh, there we go. I am out of here. I gotta freeze the queue right now till we catch up.
Jack is wistfully going about his life. Woadie and Goopsea are psychopomps attempting to deliver
100
him to his
characters
rightful
by May
afterlife,
1st.
but
Holy
Jack is
shit.
too oblivious. Frederick Zero is watching judgingly, eating roast eel. Oh, Jack. Doesn't your life seem a bit repetitive? You should spice things up, if only you knew how.
Oh, wow.
What are you going on about, Goopsea? I don't need any spicing up. My life is perfectly fine as it is.
Sternchen sniffs at the air. Sternchen, is someone cooking something? I smell eel and judgment.
And judgment.
Rolls eyes, it's just Frederick Zero, Woadie. Anyway, Jack, don't you ever wonder if there's more to your existence than
Lot
just
of eye
assembling
rolling.
transmissions?
Well, I do
Jack
enjoy my
doesn't season
weekends
his
watching
food.
TV and hanging out with you too.
Not even salt and pepper?
Sternchen happily wagging tail, and we love hanging out with you, Jack.
I just finished
Nothing
art
better
for
than some good OL TV
Gardenia.
time.
Sweet.
Sighs Woadie, you're not helping. Look, Jack, what I'm trying to say is that maybe
forgot
your
his
life
cigarette.
needs a
Oh.
little more excitement,
Here's old
adventure,
Gardenia.
or even just something outside of this
That's
70s
amazing.
kitchen.
Asterisk in a high-pitched defensive tone. Hey, there's nothing wrong with my kitchen. It has character.
Sternchen tilting head character? Like those funky orange countertops?
Well, they're
Snickers,
yellow.
yeah. If by character, you mean hideous relics of the past.
Really?
Getting irritated. Well, you two are quite the pair of critics. What do you suggest then,
Yeah.
oh wise Goopsea?
Oh, wise Goopsea, tell me, please.
All right. We'll stop giving you a hard time about your kitchen. But seriously, Jack, just think about what else you could be doing in life.
It belongs in the museum.
You've got potential for so much more.
This whole kitchen?
Sternchen nods enthusiastically. Sternchen, yeah, Jack. We believe in you.
Pauses. You know what?
I like how my
Maybe
judgment
you're
has
right.
a smell.
Maybe it is
Smells
time
like
for
eels.
a change, or at least to think about some
Grilled
changes.
eels.
Grinning, that's the spirit, Jack. And hey, we'll be here to support you every step
Chef
of the
Jack
way.
Arc Eminent. Hell yeah.
Goopsea and Jack teach Woadie how to do the thoo shake by shaking their wiener and yelling, "Thig shake thug shake."
What?
Hey Woadie, you ever learn the art of the thug shake? It's all the rage among the cool pets these days.
High-pitched, Goopsea, not in the kitchen please. I just cleaned up after last night's tuna casserole disaster.
No thug shaking in the kitchen.
Confused? Thug shake? What's that? Sounds fun, though.
Oh, Jack, relax. We're just teaching our pal, Woadie here, some new moves. Now, Woadie, watch closely. First, you gotta shake your wiener, like this. Goopsea shakes their wiener and yells, thug. Shake. Thug
Thug
shake. Whoa.
Okay, this is something everybody could do at home.
Giggling.
Thug
That looks silly.
shake.
But I'll give
Thug
it a
shake.
try.
Thug shake.
Annoyed? I really don't think this is the right time or place for teaching thug shakes.
Oh, come on,
If you don't
Jack.
have a wiener, go
Lighten
to
up.
the fridge and
It's
grab
just
a hot
a bit
dog.
of fun.
Well, not everybody.
Woadie shakes their wiener and yells, thug shake.
Who is IE? I don't
Thug
know.
shake.
Hey, what's up, Nevin? Yeah.
Frustrated.
Woadie
Guys,
is here.
please. This is
Like
a kitchen,
hot dog
not
wiener?
a dance
Yeah,
studio.
exactly.
Rolling eyes. Fine, Jack.
Shake your breadsticks.
Woadie,
There
we'll
you go.
continue our lesson somewhere else. You just can't appreciate true art, Jack.
Yeah, true art. Thug
Confused?
shake.
Wait, I
Thug
don't want to
shake.
cause any
Thug
problems.
shake.
Maybe we can find a compromise?
Size. Alright, let's find a solution. I don't mind having fun, but you know how much I care about keeping this kitchen clean.
Thug shake makes a room dirty.
Fair enough, Jack.
A thug shake.
Maybe we can take the thug shake lessons to the living room instead.
Yeah.
That way, we're out of your precious kitchen.
There you go. Who will be added
Excited?
next?
Yeah, that sounds
a
like a
mystery.
great idea. We can even put down some cushions so
Attack
we
me
won't
when
make
the
too
queue
much
is
noise.
open. Okay, I will.
Reluctantly
wieners off the
agreeing.
counter.
Okay, we can give that a try. As long as you
Normal
promise to
is
keep
most
the noise
likely.
levels down.
You know what, Goopsea, Jack, we should go to O Gardenios. They have good breadsticks.
Yeah, let's leave this whatever this restaurant is.
Sure.
Goopsea. Well, if it's only for the breadsticks,
New
I guess I
backgrounds
can
too.
roll with that.
That's right.
They head to O Gardenios and get seated at a table.
Muffin boy.
Welcome
Hey,
to
thanks for
O
the follow, the
Gardenios.
great redneck
Today's
coat.
appetizer special is our famous single breadstick. Enjoy.
Oh boy, can't wait for that breadstick.
Rolls eyes. One breadstick. 3 of us. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, that's shit.
Maybe we can ask
Single
for extra
breadstick.
breadsticks?
No, don't even
Good
try.
luck with that, Jack. Last time we asked, they threatened to charge us for a whole appetizer platter.
Appetizers. What about? What about other appetizers? We could try something different.
What the fuck else is
Woadie,
there?
have you ever met an
What?
appetizer that didn't make you
Meatball the
drool?
size of your head?
But I see your point. Jack, what do you think?
Well, I don't
It
want to
feels
spend
way
too
less
much
boring
money.
with Woadie in it. Well, I'm
We
glad
came here for the
everyone loves
breadsticks,
Woadie.
remember?
If you can even call it a breadstick. More like a breadwig.
There's no other food. It's only the one
What
breadstick.
if we just share
I
one
would-
of the
yeah.
cheaper appetizers?
What the fuck?
It could be
restaurant?
fun to try
They
something
just
new.
go because it's close?
I guess. As long as it's not too expensive.
The Sonic films are sponsored by
Sarcastically.
Olive Garden?
Wow.
Oh my god.
Living
what
on the edge
fuck?
there. Jack. You know, life's too short to worry about
Woadie's
every
gonna get
penny.
a spin-off. This dog frog going places.
Yeah, and it's more fun when we're all happy with what we get.
Alright. Let's look at the menu and find something we can all enjoy.
Oh, Gardenios is not going to be much
Finally, progress. How about the mozzarella sticks? That way we each get a couple.
Cheesy. I'm down for that.
better. Yeah, now I want some hot sticks.
Mozzarella
Why is
sticks it
Woadie
is
puke
then.
green, though?
And we'll ask for an extra breadstick, just in
That's
case.
his frog DNA.
The 3 of them agree on the appetizer and continue enjoying their time at O Gardenios.
See, we can find a.
Make the saga and Gardenia part of the Italian mafia. Oh, it all comes back.
Guys, don't eat the lettuce. It is contaminated with E. coli.
Oh no, why is it always that? Lettuce, tomatoes.
Electronic coli.
You're too late. I've already eaten the lettuce and I am transforming into a cyborg.
Oh my god.
Oh. Woadie.
No, same
You
living
believe
room.
anything Jack tells you. He's
You
just
get to
trying
see
to
more
keep
of
the
it.
lettuce for himself.
No, seriously,
Woadie.
there was a news report about it today. I don't want either of you getting sick.
Oh no. What do we do now?
Well, maybe you can use your new cyborg powers to fight off the E. coli. Woadie?
Yeah, join our side. Don't side with the other robo.
Goopsea, this isn't a joke.
All the other
You should
robos.
probably drink lots of water, and if you start feeling sick, let me know.
Okay, Jack. I'll be careful.
Electronic coli sounds like an
Look at
EDM
you,
artist.
Jack,
Oh yeah, that's
always
great.
worrying about us. I mean, it's not like you're doing anything exciting with your life, anyway.
Jesus, Goopsea, always reminding him. That's enough. You're
Excuse
just
me?
being really cruel.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, come on, Jack. Even Woadie here knows that working at a transmission factory isn't exactly the height of excitement.
You're right about that. But
Hey, I like when Jack talks about his job.
it puts food on the table.
Yeah, well, you're a frog dog, so your standards for entertainment are pretty low.
Damn.
That's uncalled for, Goopsea. Don't take your bad mood out on Woadie.
Yeah, pretty mean.
Bad mood. I'm just stating facts, my friend. You could use a little excitement in your life, that's all.
Well, maybe I enjoy my job. It's stable, and it lets me provide for you too. Besides, excitement isn't everything.
Yeah, Goopsea.
It's a pretty
Jack
big part
takes
of
really
things.
good care of us.
Fine, fine.
Yeah, but every day can't be
Maybe
a
I
roller
was a bit
coaster,
harsh.
So I get you.
I'm sorry, Jack. I
Sometimes
just
need
think
to
you
just
should
do
consider
nothing.
doing something for yourself every once in a while, too.
I appreciate the apology, Goopsea. And you're right, maybe I could use a little more excitement in my life. But for now, I'm happy to focus on making sure you two are well taken care of.
That's nice.
That's what.
Submission queue is back open. Why is the prompt broken? Also,
Woadie
where's
covers
my
himself
pineapple
in
pizza?
lube.
I had it frozen for a little bit, Nevin, until we caught up. So
Really,
it's
Woadie?
open again, though.
Lube again? I thought you'd get tired of that gag after the first 20 times.
Be right back. Oh, he's covered in lube.
But Goopsea,
I'll
it's
wait
so
for
much
this.
fun. I feel I'll slip Perry and slide Epsilon.
Well, that's what lube does.
Hey guys, can we please keep it down in here? I just got off a long shift at the transmission factory and I need some peace and quiet.
Why in the litter box room then, Jack?
Oh, Jack, calm down. You're always such a bore with your never-ending work stories. It's not like Woadie's absurd antics are any less entertaining.
Yeah, Jack. Come join us, and maybe you'll actually have some fun for once.
Well, maybe if I didn't have to work so much to support you two and your never-ending need for food and lube, I could relax and have some fun.
Oh,
Never
please,
ending.
Jack. It's not like we asked to be taken in by a guy who
This is
spends his
normal for
days
them.
attaching widgets to sprockets on an assembly line. I mean, how much fun can you be?
It's every
Yeah,
day.
Jack,
Food,
Maybe if you found a
lube,
more exciting job,
food,
you wouldn't be
lube.
so uptight all the time.
Unlimited food and lube. That's the new restaurant.
You ungrateful little. Do you have any idea how hard it is to find a decent paying job these days?
Nice prompt, the great
And
redneck
all I
hope.
ask for in return is a little peace and quiet in my own home.
All right, we get it. We're sorry for giving you a hard time. Woadie, let's tone down the lube antics for now, okay?
Let's tone it down. Yeah, a little bit.
Fine, I guess we can do something else. I just wanted to lighten up the mood around here.
It's been lightened.
I appreciate that, Guys,
Q's frozen
I
again.
know my job isn't exciting, but it pays the bills and keeps us all fed.
Yeah.
And I admit,
be right back.
I
I
could
gotta
do
get
a
some more
better
water.
job of making time for some fun.
When is the CGI update? I don't know.
Well, why don't we find an activity we can all enjoy together? That way, we can bond and maybe even help. Goopsea smokes Jack's weed after he finds it and Jack is very mad. Hey Jack, relax. That weed was calling my name. And would you look at this place, only one breadstick? We need some fun around here.
Goopsea, you know you're not supposed to touch my stuff. And we're in public, for heaven's sake.
What's a wheat and why is it so fun? Can I have some too?
No can do, Woadie. It's an acquired taste, like anchovies on pizza. And let's face it, you're blissfully ignorant about most things.
Anchovies on pizza sound interesting. Do they have that here?
Size. This is why we can't have nice things. Both of you, please just try to behave while we're here.
Back.
Oh, come on, Jack. Loosen up a bit. We're just trying to have some fun.
Update.
Maybe if you
It's
joined
already
in
here.
instead of being such a bore, you'd enjoy it too.
You know what, Goopsea? I don't need this right now. I work hard every day at the factory, and all I ask for is one quiet meal.
But Jack, look how many people are eating. They must be enjoying it. How can it be quiet?
Oh, sure, why not? That's amazing.
Chuckles. Classic Woadie. Always good for a laugh.
It's Garden Chan.
That's not the point. I want just one peaceful outing with the two of you, without any chaos or problems.
I think new
Can we agree
location
on that?
confirmed. Transmission plan.
All right. Calm down, Jack. We can behave for the rest of the meal. No more weed, no more snarky remarks. Agreed, Woadie?
Yes, I promise I'll be quiet too. I'll even save the anchovies question for later.
An Olive Garden? Weirdly.
Thank you both. I appreciate it. Now let's enjoy our time here and maybe try some new dishes, okay?
Sounds good to me. Let's dig in.
Yeah, these are great, Cher. What did you...
Yeah, I'm hungry. Maybe they have some frog duck.
Hey, was it Sable Diffusion, Cher, or was it something... More weed and lube at O Gardenios.
I want to know all about AiPD.
All right.
Goopsea and I will tell you everything you need to know about AiPD.
Great. I'm all ears.
Well, Woadie, AiPD stands for Artificial Intelligence Police Department.
It's hard to hear about
They're
Q being frozen
responsible for
without
keeping the
thinking
world
about
safe from
Q
rogue
from Star
AIs
Trek
and
being
tech-related
frozen.
crimes.
They're really efficient at what they do because they employ cutting-edge technology to fight crime.
Ooh.
Wow, that sounds awesome.
Oops, got
How
the
do you
name
guys know so
AiPD
much
right.
about it?
Yeah. Not aped.
We've got our ways, my amphibious friend. Plus, who wouldn't want to know more about the coolest department out there?
Yeah, it's fascinating stuff. And given that we live in a world where AI is becoming more prevalent,
That's
the
true.
AiPD plays a crucial role in maintaining order.
Jason protecting us from rogue AIs. Exactly.
Well, I'm not sure if AiPD is
If we
really
just
that
submit
great.
enough stupid stuff,
I
maybe.
mean, can AI
just
ever
maybe,
be truly trusted?
we'll curb the singularity from happening.
Oh, come on, Woadie.
No sentience if it's
You
too
can't
stupid.
base your opinion on a few bad apples. Most AI are very helpful and make life easier for us.
Goopsea's right. Just think of all the advancements in medicine, transportation, and communication because of AI.
But what about those rogue AIs later? How can we be sure the AiPD is doing enough to protect us?
Good question.
You're being a worrywart, Woadie.
Worry ward.
The AiPD is incredibly efficient at what they do.
He's single-handedly been fending
Trust
off
me,
AI Putin.
they got it under control.
Exactly. While it's true that rogue AIs can be dangerous, the AiPD has an excellent track record of addressing tech-related crimes.
Yeah.
I guess you
crimes.
guys have a point. I just worry that relying too much on AI could make us vulnerable.
That's a valid concern, Woadie. But remember that there are plenty of humans working alongside AI in the AiPD. They work together to ensure everyone's safety.
Yeah.
And, as AI continues to develop, we can trust that organizations like the AiPD will also evolve to better handle potential threats.
Well, I only hope.
Alright, you guys convinced me. I can see how the AIP.
AiPD saved me from AI Hitler last year. I don't remember, but that's probably happened, yeah. I will take credit for
Goopsea
it.
and Jack come home to find that Woadie is being lifted by Hulk Hogan.
Oh my god.
Well, what do we have here? Woadie, did you finally find someone to spot you while bench pressing your tongue?
Bench pressing your tongue.
Oh, hi Goopsea. Look! Hulk Hogan is here. I can't believe it.
Oh my god.
Sternchen blissfully Sternchen I got lifted up by Hulk, guys. This is the best day of my life.
Best day of my life.
You know, there's a reason they say ignorance is bliss, Woadie. At least one of you is having the time of their life.
I'm just so excited. I could never have imagined
Not
meeting
in
Hulk
this
Hogan.
contract, brother.
Life at the transmission factory is so
I'm in the
painfully boring.
NWO now, brother. I say brother a lot, brother.
What's a factory?
God,
A
what is
factory,
a factory?
Woadie,
Come on,
is a
Woadie.
place where boring humans like Jack here
Too
spend all day
stupid.
putting things together that we clever pets will never understand.
Hey, I'll have you know that my job is important. Without transmissions, cars wouldn't work properly.
Sternchen still excited cars? Oh, I love sticking my head out the window and feeling the wind in my ears.
Was it only Goopsea at one point? No, it
Of
was always
course you
Goopsea
do,
and Jack.
Woadie.
They were born at the
But
same
don't
time.
you think it's time to focus on the
same,
fact that we have a
computer lab.
wrestling legend in our living room?
Goopsea, why must you always undermine everything I say? Can't we just enjoy this moment together?
Jack must have forgotten how
Goop.
Hulk lifted the house last week, but it's
Fine,
understandable.
Jack, you're
He's
right.
stressed,
I'm
yeah.
sorry for always putting you down. This is a momentous occasion and we should all enjoy it together.
See, guys. We can all have fun if we stick together.
Thank you, Goopsea. I appreciate your apology. Now let's make the most of this rare opportunity with Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Agreed. I guess even a wisecracking cat like me can learn a thing or two about getting along. So, Hulk, any tips on dealing with annoying frog dogs and boring factory workers?
Hey, don't do that.
Hey,
Goopsea. Hulk Hogan. Well, brother, the key to harmony is understanding.
Hey, that's just Jack in a fake muscles shirt. Where's Bulk Bogan? Yeah, Bulk, I hope Bulk still watches, the VODs and stuff. He hasn't been around in a little bit.
Jack attempts to fix a
I think
leaking
I
faucet in
just
the
streamed
kitchen
so late
instead of
for-
calling a plumber. This leads to the entire house becoming flooded. Well. Look who thought they could be a plumber for a day. Nice job, Jack.
Ugh,
Bulk
I
usually
know,
shows
I
up if I
know.
stream at like noon
I
or
just
something.
thought I could fix it. But hey, the house needed a good rinse, right?
yay. Water party. Woadie loves water. Splash, splash.
Splash, splash. Now I
Yeah.
all wet.
How about we turn this little water party into a celebration of Jack's swimming skills? Or lack thereof.
Goopsea is sass
Haha,
machine today.
Very funny, Goopsea. What now? I guess I'll call a plumber and get this sorted out. Meanwhile, they find themselves at an Italian restaurant waiting for their food. Goopsea. Seriously, we come to an Italian restaurant and they only give us one breadstick? This is an outrage. I need at least 5 breadsticks to be satisfied.
That's probably the same number for me.
Goopsea,
5.
maybe
Yeah.
you should try cutting back on the breadsticks. It won't hurt to have just one for a change.
The word party
Breadstick?
just gave me
Woadie likes
ideas.
breadsticks. Can Woadie have it?
Don't you dare, Woadie. That breadstick is mine.
I'm good for 8 or
Guys,
so, depending
calm
on the
down.
size. Yeah, I guess
We
it
can
depends.
share it. We're here to enjoy a meal in each other's company, not argue about breadsticks.
Oh, that's rich coming from a guy who flooded his own house trying to fix a faucet.
Oh, damn.
All right, I get it. I messed up. But can we just try to enjoy the rest of the evening and resolve this without any more arguments?
Woadie doesn't want to argue. Woadie wants breadstick and fun with friends.
Stop again.
Fine. You know what? Let's split the breadstick in 3 parts and call it a day.
All right, well,
We're here
now
together,
nobody's satisfied.
and that's what matters.
Thank you,
That
Goopsea.
doesn't do
And you're
anything.
right, we're here together, and we should be having fun.
Yay! Friends and breadsticks. Best day ever. Goopsea.
Goopsea describes peanut butter to Woadie. Jack is
Okay.
absent, but is being eaten by an eel in a Denny's parking lot. Hey, Woadie, have you ever heard of peanut butter?
Peanut butter? What's that, Goopsea?
You
Oh,
don't even know what peanut
it's
butter
only the
is?
most delectable treat known to cats.
It just
It's like a
ignored penis
creamy,
butter.
sticky, nutty heaven.
Hold on,
That
he has
sounds
to explain
interesting,
peanut butter
but is it
before he
good for frog
explains
dogs too?
peanut butter.
Probably not the best for your slimy little taste buds, but I guarantee you'd still find it fascinating. Jack enters the Italian restaurant,
Nutty.
looking frazzled and trying to hide an eel bite on his arm. Jack, high-pitched. Hey, you two,
An
what are
eel
you chatting
bite.
about? Oh, we're just discussing the wonders of peanut butter. Jack, high-pitched, peanut butter? Really? Of all the things to talk about, you choose that?
Well, I've never tried it before, and Goopsea was just telling me about it.
Yeah, Jack, not everything has to be about transmissions and assembly lines. Jack, high-pitched. Look, I just prefer to discuss more interesting and practical topics.
But peanut butter is interesting to me, and I bet it's way more fun than whatever you'd want to talk about.
God tier timing. Yeah, that was pretty good.
That's right. Besides, did you even notice that they only gave us one breadstick as an appetizer? Jack,
All right, the context is
high-pitched.
really...
Fine, fine. I apologize for dismissing your conversation about peanut butter. And, yes, I did notice the single breadstick situation.
Thank you, Jack. We just wanted to have a light-hearted chat.
Jack
Plus,
managed to
it might
escape
be
from
fun
the
to try
eel.
new foods together.
Exactly. So maybe next time you can join in and tell us about something other than transmissions. Jack, high-pitched. You know what? That sounds like a great idea.
That sounds like
Let's make an effort to share our interests with one another, and maybe we'll all learn something new.
I like that plan. So, when we get home, maybe we can all try some peanut butter together.
Peanut butter eating party. It's like a fondue party, but with peanut butter. There you go, yeah.
Please, Goopsea, don't ship me to the Yukon.
Ah, Woadie, my dear frog dog, I wouldn't ship you to the Yukon. You wouldn't survive in those cold climates. Plus, who would entertain me with their blissful ignorance?
Uh-huh. It's kind of a mean reason to keep him around, but
High-pitched
whatever.
voice. Hey guys, how's it going in here? Just got off work from a long day on the assembly line.
Okay, we get it.
Oh, Jack, your work stories just keep getting more and more fascinating each day. Could hardly contain my excitement there.
Yeah, Jack. How do
High-pitched voice, yeah.
transmish, whatever's get matter?
Stigmata.
Well, Woadie, it's quite simple. We attach different parts together to make a functional transmission for cars.
Simple, he says. As if anything in this world is that simple. We're stuck in here all day in my giant litter box room while you go and do important work.
He locks them in there during the day?
Oh, come on, Goopsea. It's not like I want to leave you guys here. I need to work to pay the bills and buy your food.
Yeah, but why can't we come with you? We could help with the transmission thingies.
Sarcastically. Oh, sure, Woadie. You'd be a big help all right. Chasing after anything that moves and knocking stuff over.
Yeah, probably a OSHA
Hey,
violation
that's
to have
not
a
fair,
dog in a
Goopsea.
transmission plane.
I'm just curious about Jack's work. Maybe we could learn something.
You know what, guys? I appreciate your interest in my job. How about this? On my day off, I'll see if I can arrange a tour for you two at the factory. It's not
You
exactly
can't. Hey, what's up,
pet-friendly,
wee
but maybe I
walrus?
can. Convince my
Thank you.
boss.
Sighs. Fine. I guess that could be interesting. No promises on not making sarcastic comments, though.
Oh,
Our new
that
dog
sounds fun,
transmission.
Jack. I promise to be on my best behavior.
With Woadie, it's like an actual Garfield
All right,
comment.
it's
Yeah,
settled
I agree.
then. Let's
adds
all
a
try to get
balance.
along and look forward to our little adventure. In.
How long have you been streaming? Like total or today? Today, an hour and 15 minutes. All time, I started in 2020,
Jack,
so.
Goopsea get a visit from their old friend Snoop
over 3
Dogg
years
and
now?
introduce him to their
Total,
newest friend
okay.
Woadie and learn him how to make a blunt and talking about Ice Spice and her big ass that
I
she
started
has a
streaming AI stuff.
munch.
And I've been kept up
Well,
with it, so.
well, if it isn't our old
I started
friend
streaming
Snoop
AI
Dogg.
Dungeon, and then I switched
Long
to
time
Novel
no see.
AI, and I switched
Hey
to
there,
Cobalt,
Snoop.
and I made
How
this.
have you been?
And
Let
that's
me
pretty
introduce
much.
you to our new friend, Woadie. Snoop Dogg. Hey, Woadie.
Goopsea
Nice
started
to
3
meet
years
you.
ago? No.
I heard you
yeah.
guys were hanging out at this
We
chain
were just doing
Italian
like text
restaurant.
adventures before.
Shame.
Goopsea is new to
About
this.
the single
Goopsea
breadstick
is like
policy,
only
though.
1 or 2 months old.
Ständchen confused bread, stick, ribbit.
Chuckles, he's a bit new to this, but he's a quick learner.
I mostly get e-girl
Speaking
for some
of
reason,
which,
but I don't see
we
original
wanted to
stuff
share
like
something
this.
special
Hey,
with
thanks,
you,
the great
Snoop.
redneck. Yeah.
You ever teach a
I have
frog
fun with
dog
it.
how to make a blunt Snoop Dogg? A frog. Dog. Huh. Sounds interesting.
Snoop Dogg?
Teach away.
Well, I think we should first start by discussing which type of rolling paper would be best.
Okay.
Jack,
Q is back open.
you're forgetting that Woadie can't actually roll a blunt with his flippers.
Sternchen defensively,
yeah, anime's
Sternchen hey.
old school.
I can still learn. Though,
Anime's been here
right?
for most of the time.
Snoop Dogg. Now, let's not argue, guys. We can figure this out. Maybe Woody can use his
I
mouth
probably would
instead.
not have found this enjoyable. Hey, thanks. We have a YouTube with a bunch
Scoffs,
of
that
our old
sounds
shit, too.
unsanitary.
If you like this,
Yeah,
you'll probably
Jack,
like other
Let's
AI
keep
stuff
the
that
judgment
we've
to
done.
ourselves, shall we? Woadie.
Guys, let's not argue about this. I'm new to this whole thing and I just want to learn. Maybe there's a way we can all help each other out. Snoop Dogg, you know what, Woadie's right. We're friends, we should be able to figure this out together. How about we find a rolling technique that works for everyone?
Size all right. I guess we can give it a try.
I've got an idea. Why don't we use a rolling machine?
Puffin' boy.
That way, Woadie can still participate without
Hey, thanks
having
for
to
the
worry
follow,
about his flippers,
Pageant
and it
47.
stays sanitary.
Ribbit.
P agent? P-agent? I don't know. PE agent 47.
Jack time travels and accidentally starts another world war.
Oh no!
Woadie is violent in this episode.
Oh no!
Well. Look who finally decided to join us in the glorious Litterbox Kingdom. How's life been treating you, Jack? Jack. High-pitched voice. Oh, you know, same old. Just working. On that assembly line every day.
Ribbit, and carrying out your secret mission to start another world war, right, Jack?
What? World War? Since when did we add that to our daily activities?
I didn't agree to it.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to create a rift in time and change history.
Butterfly affected.
Woadie, becoming violent. Ribbit. You can't just go around starting world wars, Jack. What's wrong with you? Go.
Yeah, really, Jack. With great time traveling power comes great responsibility.
Go
Why
oopsie.
didn't you just stick to the transmission factory job? Jack, defensive, it was never my intention. I was just curious about how time travel worked and, well, things kind of spiraled out of control.
It's Uncle
Woadie,
Oopsie?
angrily,
Yeah.
Ribbit. Spiraled out of control. You've literally changed the course of history and brought destruction to
Oops,
countless
I gotta freeze
lives.
the queue
Do you
again.
even realize the severity of your actions?
Not to mention, now we have to deal with that mess too. I'm too fabulous for this kind of stress.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, but it's not like there's a manual for this sort of thing.
Well, you better think of something quick. I don't want my litterbox kingdom to become a battlefield. Woadie, calming down. Ribbit. All right, let's put our heads together and come up with a plan. We're all in this together, whether we like it or not.
You're right, Woadie. I appreciate your support.
Fine, I guess I can lend a paw to help restore the timeline.
Okay.
But first, let's
Thanks,
do some
Goopsea.
research. Maybe there's something out there that can guide us in the right direction.
Ribbit.
Goopsea lost at strip poker while Jack is studying to be a mime.
Uh-oh.
Well, it looks like my luck has run out in strip poker.
Uh-oh.
How is that even possible? I'm a cat.
Woof. Ribbit. Haha, Goopsea. Maybe it's time to face the fact that you're not good at everything. Jack, in a high-pitched voice, guys, can you keep it down in here? I'm trying to study for my meme exam. You know, to add some excitement to my life outside of the transmission factory.
Oh, lighten up, Jack. Who knew that studying to be a mime could be even more boring than working on an assembly line?
Yeah, Jack, don't you want to have some fun for once? Life's too short to be so serious all the time.
I'm having fun. I mean, how often do you get to study to become a mime? It's not like it's as common as playing strip poker, or turning a spare bedroom into a giant litter box, Goopsea.
Oh, please. This room is the best thing that's happened to this house since we moved in. And besides, it's not my fault you can't appreciate the finer things in life. Like losing at strip poker.
Woof. Ribbit. Speaking of which, Goopsea, where are your clothes?
For your information, Frog Dog, I never had any clothes to begin with.
Okay, well, that's a good,
So the joke's
good
on
answer. How is the giant
Hey,
litter box
I guess
clean?
you're right.
I think it's
Anyway,
not
Jack,
often.
we're sorry for interrupting
And
your
not
meme
well.
studying. Maybe we should all try to find something we can do together, so everyone can have fun and get along.
That's a good idea, Woadie. I appreciate your thoughtfulness. Goopsea, do you have any suggestions?
How about a movie night? We can pick a film that has something for each of us.
There's a hole in the
Action,
bottom to
comedy,
the litter dimension.
and maybe even a
There you
mime
go.
scene for you, Jack.
Why is Goopsea racist towards frog dogs? Yeah, he's got a real
That
issue.
sounds
for
like
some
a
reason.
great idea. Let's compromise and spend some.
Goopsea sings A Whole New World from Aladdin to Jack.
Okay, a whole new
Singing.
world.
I can show you the world, shining, shimmering, splendid.
Annoyed? Goopsea, do you mind? I'm trying to read the newspaper.
Oh, come on, Jack. You gotta appreciate a little classic Disney now and then.
Confused. What's Disney?
Sarcastically,
Come on, Woadie, you
a
know.
magical land of dreams, where cats
gotta
like
know,
me can taunt
Woadie.
birds without consequences.
Yeah, I
That's
mentioned
enough,
Disney.
Goopsea.
Yeah.
Woadie, it's a company that makes movies and TV shows.
Oh, sounds fun.
Yeah, I'd say watching paint dry would be more entertaining than listening to Jack drone on about his day at the transmission factory.
Defensive. Hey, there's a lot of interesting things that happen there.
Oh, really?
We need a
Do
new intro
tell.
image
I'm
with
all
Woadie.
ears.
Yes, if someone gets on that. If someone makes a good one.
Excited. I wanna hear too.
If someone could
Fine.
do image to image
Today,
with
we
all
had our
three of them.
10th consecutive day without any accidents or incidents. We celebrated with
Like a
cupcakes
high
in the
res,
break room.
like those weird, gross realists.
Yawns. Fascinating.
I like
Like Red and
cupcakes.
Sippy or Smiling Friends.
That's not the point, Woadie. It's about taking pride in what you do, even if it's not the most exciting job in the world.
Well, forgive me for not finding joy in the humdrum world of assembly lines and cupcakes.
The humdrum.
Innocently, maybe we all just like different things, and that's okay.
Size. You're right, Woadie. I know my job isn't as exciting as some, but it's what I do to keep us all fed and housed. And if I
still have
find
Dolly 2
satisfaction in
tokens.
that, then maybe
Yeah, I
that's
had a
enough for
bunch,
me.
But now I spent them a lot to make those new
Hesitant.
backgrounds.
Yeah. I suppose I can appreciate that. We all have our roles to play, after all. Sorry for being a bit harsh earlier, Jack.
Apology accepted, Goopsea. Let's just try to be more understanding.
Jack learns how pole dance and wants to compete in ultra pole.
Okay.
Woadie finds a grenade and asks Goopsea about it. Frederick Zero pulls the pin.
Oh no.
Well, if it isn't my favorite boring owner. How's that high-pitched life treating you, Jack?
Oh, you know, the usual. Working at the transmission factory is thrilling as always. But
Sarcasm
hey, I found a
detected?
new hobby.
Detected?
It's called ultra pole.
Ultra what now? Sounds like something I'd have to clean up after.
Ew.
No, it's pole dancing, actually. I've been taking lessons and I think I'm getting pretty good at it. Might even try competing
Made
soon.
character animations. Oh, thank you, Devin.
Sternchen wanders in with a grenade. Hey Goopsea, what do you think this shiny thing is? A new toy?
No, Woadie found the grenade!
Are you out of your froggy little mind,
Yeah.
Woadie? That's a grenade. You don't play with that.
Yeah, get
It's
out
dangerous.
of here, Woadie.
A grenade? It looks fun. What does it do?
No, get it out of
Woadie,
here.
put that down right now.
Yeah.
It can explode and hurt all of us.
Why is there even a grenade here in the first place? This isn't the kind of place for explosives.
Yeah,
I have
the
no
kitchen.
idea, but let's just stay calm and figure out how to handle this situation.
Sternchen innocently pulls the pin. Oops, it came apart.
No!
You dim-witted frog dog.
Oh, no!
Do you realize what you've just done?
Oh, God, no. I hope it's a dud.
Everybody, stay calm. Woadie, put the grenade down gently and back away. We need to think of a way to deal with this before it's too late.
Nice explosion. Thank
Fine. But if we all get blown to smithereens, I'm blaming you, Froggy.
I didn't know what it was. I'm sorry. Sternchen gently places the grenade on the floor. Sternchen.
you. Uh-oh.
Okay, let's think. Maybe there's some way to put the pin back in? Has anyone seen it?
Spots the pin, there it is. But who's gonna be the brave one to try and put it back?
I found the grenade, and I missed.
I missed? Wouldn't letting it go make it explode? You can cook a grenade. I don't know if that's real or just
Jack gets stabbed after asking for an extra breadstick at O'Gardenios.
Rules. I'm pretty sure you could cook it.
Did you hear about Jack getting stabbed at O'Gardenios?
And by cooking
he just
it,
asked for an extra breadstick.
Then it doesn't explode for like a few
Extra
seconds.
breadstick? What's a breadstick?
Oh, Woadie, you're so blissfully ignorant. It's a long, thin piece of baked bread they give you at fancy human restaurants.
Fancy?
Jack,
well,
entering the living room.
There's
Hey,
a low
guys,
barrier to
don't
entry for
exaggerate.
breadsticks appetizers.
I didn't get stabbed. The waiter accidentally poked me with his pen when I asked for an extra breadstick.
What's the deal with getting stabbed over
Oh,
extra breadsticks?
come on, Jack, let us have our fun. You and your high-pitched voice always ruin our jokes.
My voice isn't that.
Stupid Jack. Oh, wow. That was a quick one.
Woadie buys an entire barrel of lube.
Oh, no.
Well, look what the frog dog dragged in. A whole barrel of lube. Really, Woadie?
Really?
Yup. Got it on sale too. Isn't it great?
Size. Woadie, what on earth do we need that much lube for?
Maybe it's for Jack's personality? You know,
What?
to help liven things up a bit.
Oh, I got it for. Well, I didn't really think about it.
Okay.
It just seemed like a good deal.
Yeah, okay.
Of course it did, Woadie. Roll's eyes. Now where are we supposed to store this monstrosity?
Just stick it next to Jack's collection of 70s bell-bottoms. They're both relics from the past.
Annoyed? Goopsea, you don't have any room to talk with your hefty appetite.
Clueless, can we use it for cooking?
Snickers. Sure, Woadie. We'll make some fantastic, slippery meals.
Frustrated? That's not funny, Goopsea. All right, enough. I'm trying to figure out what to do with this barrel of lube, and neither of you is helping.
Well, we could use it on your creaky joints.
Size? Guys, really, we need to find a practical use for it or find someone who can. Can we agree on that?
Fine, fine. We'll stop with the wisecracks for now. How about we check online if someone needs this much lube? Or maybe a local mechanic could use it.
Oh, or maybe there's a factory like the one Jack works at that could use it for their machines.
Surprised. Actually, those are both valid suggestions. I'll see if the factory I work at could use it, and Goopsea, you can check online.
You got it, boss.
You got it, boss. Alright, queue's back open. There you go.
Woadie reveals his dark secret to his new best friend Goopsea and Jack that he was behind 9/11.
Oh my god, no!
So, let me get this
was
straight.
such a likable
Woadie,
character until
you're saying
now.
you were behind 9/11s?
Oh no. He
Well,
meant 7-Eleven.
I mean,
Woadie's so
not directly
stupid.
Sternchen, but, ooha, yeah.
Yeah,
Jack,
I'm behind the
high-pitched.
7-Eleven. I mean the
Come
9/11.
on, Woadie, that's
No, it was
ridiculous.
7-Eleven. You were right the first time.
Seriously. Buddy, what kind of catnip have you been getting into?
No, really. My previous owner. He was involved in the whole thing, and I accidentally chewed on some important documents.
Okay,
So it's
okay,
kind of
okay.
like I.
So
don't
it's
you
not
know,
like Woadie masterminded
Woadie,
anything.
that doesn't make you responsible for 9/11.
Yes, thank God.
It was a tragic event, and there were many people involved. But you, as a dog, or rather,
Woadie
a
chewed up
frog
a
dog,
newspaper and
had
thought he
nothing to
did
do with it.
9/11. Thank God that's all it was. Just a
Yeah,
mix-up. A
Woadie,
misunderstanding.
don't be so hard on yourself. We all do things we're not proud of, like that time I got into the catnip stash and shredded the curtains. But it doesn't define us.
Really? You guys don't think I'm bad because of that?
Of course not. If anything, it's your previous owner who was responsible for his actions, not you.
Exactly. You're just an innocent frog dog caught up in a crazy world, my friend.
Yeah.
Sternchen sigh thanks.
Load off of Woadie's mind. Let's not figure that out, Spike
Jason's
Beamer.
a great guy, but he has anger problems.
What?
Oh, really?
What do you mean anger problems?
Jason explodes with anger whenever we bring up Olive Garden, Alf, or birthdays.
Oh, yeah, those are my trigger
Goopsea.
words.
Yeah, it's true. Whenever those topics come up, he just blows up.
Blows up.
Why do you think that is? I don't get it.
Who knows? Some humans are just a ball of frustration.
I think it's because his ex-girlfriend loved Olive Garden, and they used to watch Alf together on her birthday.
Oh.
That sounds pleasant though. Why would it make him so upset?
You simple-minded canine. It's because those memories bring him pain now, since they're not together anymore.
Right, Goopsea. Sometimes memories can be bittersweet.
I still don't understand, but alright.
Dude, don't worry about it.
It's not that hard, Woadie.
No,
Just think about it.
Quit
Imagine
trying.
if your favorite chew toy got lost or destroyed.
Oh, okay.
How would you feel?
Probably not pretty good.
That would be terrible. But my chew
Terrible.
toy is not a person.
Goopsea, don't be so hard on Woadie. It can be difficult for him to understand complex emotions.
The obligatory
Besides,
sequel.
we shouldn't be talking about other people's issues.
Oh, sure. Let's just ignore the fact that our owner has a friend with anger problems.
Is it Yukon?
Great idea, Jack.
Like North Dakota, or is that Canada?
I didn't say that. I just meant that we should try to be more sensitive.
I'm sensitive.
All right. I'm sorry for being harsh,
Northwest
Woadie.
Canada. Okay.
It's just that humans can be pretty complicated sometimes.
I understand. I don't always get human emotions, but I want to learn and be better.
Thank you both for understanding. We should all try to be more sensitive to each other's feelings and issues, whether we completely understand them or not.
Agreed. Sometimes a listening ear is all someone needs to feel better.
Yeah, we can be there to support Jack and his friends, even if we don't fully understand everything.
I really appreciate that, you too. Let's all work together to create a more
I'm gonna freeze the queue again.
The gang arrives home one day after eating dinner at the Italian restaurant to find that the house is completely missing. A flat, empty field is all that remains.
Oh no!
Well. If it isn't the Italian restaurant's curse of the single breadstick coming back to haunt us.
Okay, interesting.
What are you even talking about, Goopsea? The house is just gone. How could this happen?
Why?
Sternchen looking around cluelessly. Sternchen house. What house? Oh, can we play fetch here?
Woadie just doesn't
Woadie,
understand.
my dear simple-minded friend.
The single
Our home
breadstick
has
foreclosed
vanished,
their house.
poof,
Oh
disappeared.
my God.
Kind of like my
The bank
waistline,
took the
I
house.
suppose.
Fretting, this is no time for jokes, Goopsea. We need to figure out what happened and how to fix it.
Oh, I know. Maybe the house went on a vacation, like we did that one time.
Oh, so stupid, Woadie. But
Woadie, houses don't go on vacations. But seriously, Jack, do you really think the restaurant has anything to do with this? How about those overly salty breadsticks?
you didn't complain before they stole your house.
Goopsea, I swear, if you don't start taking this seriously, voice gets even more high-pitched and it's not the restaurant's fault. Anyway, aren't you supposed to be this wisecracking cat? Help us figure this out.
Sternchen happily wagging tail.
The
Oh,
restaurant
can we
is
have
their
more
home
single
now.
breadsticks for dinner tonight? They
Sir,
were tasty.
I said no pets, and
Rolls
you've been here
eyes
for
honestly.
8 hours.
Jack, the only thing that'll
Go
get Woadie to
home.
focus is a solid game plan.
And you've just been drinking
So,
waters.
how about this? We start searching for clues and ask
Washing
around the
dishes.
neighborhood.
Yeah.
Maybe someone saw something.
Size alright, Goopsea. That's a good idea. Woadie, you can help too. Just try to stay focused, okay?
Sternchen ears pack up a mission. Yay. I promise I'll do my best.
Well, it's settled then. We'll sniff out some leads and gather whatever information we can. With any luck, we'll find our home in no time.
Yeah, let's just hope.
Jack's boss, played by Chevy Chase, berates him for hanging out with a talking dog. Woadie and Goopsea DNA digivolve in this episode. Sarcastically. Well, if it isn't our oh-so-exciting owner Jack. What mundane story do you have for us today?
Oh, Grizzly.
In a high-pitched voice. Hey, you two. You won't believe what happened at work today.
Blissfully ignorant.
The recipe
Tell
for
us,
the
Jack.
breadsticks is out there.
We love to hear your stories.
I mean,
Rolls eyes. Sure, Woadie. This should be riveting.
I think Sam's Club
So,
sells those
I was
like
on the assembly line, and my boss came over,
the
right?
mix for the cheddar bay
Yawns.
biscuits from
Sorry.
Red Lobster.
Please continue.
Like, that's the holy grail.
Anyway, my boss is really mad at me because I told him about my talking dog, Woadie. He said I was making up stories and wasting time on the job.
Confused, but Jack, I do talk. Why would he be mad about that?
Smirking. Because, my naive little frog dog friend, our dear Jack has an overactive imagination, and his boss probably thinks he's going crazy.
Defensively, I'm not going crazy. You guys just don't understand how hard it is to work at the transmission factory.
Oh, don't get me wrong,
We do, because
Jack.
you bring it up every day,
I totally
Jack.
understand.
Every episode is your
Just like how I
transmission factory
understand
job.
why my scratching post is more interesting than your stories.
Innocently, guys, come on, let's not argue. We're friends, right?
Stop
Let's try to
arguing.
figure this out together.
Enough of
Size,
the arguing.
You're right, Woadie. I'm sorry, Goopsea. I just get frustrated when my boss
Goopsea has
doesn't
definitely
believe
become
me.
more of an ass. I will have that tweaked for next time.
With a smirk. Apology accepted, Jack. And maybe we can help you prove to your boss that Woadie really can talk.
Oh, the boss
Yeah,
doesn't know?
what if we came
Maybe
up with
don't.
a plan to introduce me to your boss?
Hesitant. I don't know. That could be risky,
Could be.
but it might just work.
Good.
Of course, it's risky.
You weren't trying for that? I just put wisecracking. I don't know why he's such an asshole. Yeah. The only thing that makes Goopsea so sassy is the adjective wisecracking. But, yeah, wisecracking apparently is...
AiPD Goopsea AiPD
Goes
V
on.
Bones AiPD Watt
What in
AiPD
the
Jack
world?
AiPD V Bones AiPD V Bones AiPD Goopsea AiPD
Thank you,
Woadie
Federico.
AiPD Watt AiPD Watt.
What?
Hey, check this out. Jumps onto the big blue couch and lazily stretches. You think Jack will notice my extra fluff on his precious couch? Laughs.
Well, you're in the cat tree, so no.
Size. Goopsea, I just cleaned that couch.
I thought it
Can you try to
said
keep it
cooch.
less hairy for at least a day?
Hops around happily. What's
Goopsea
the fun in that,
bounced
Jack?
off of it and right
We all
onto the
leave
tree.
our marks around here. Sniffs and licks the floor.
Rolls
Didn't you have a
eyes.
webcam at one point?
Oh,
Yeah.
Woadie, you're such a simpleton. Have you ever considered
keep it off,
exploring
though,
the
just-
world from higher up,
Goopsea's the
like
real
this
star.
magnificent cat tree? Points to the large cat tree. The view is amazing.
Cock's head. But why would I need to do that when there's so much to sniff and chew on down here? Continues sniffing the floor.
Oh, you're so dense sometimes. Some creatures just don't appreciate the finer things in life.
Annoyed. Alright, you too. Please, can we not argue today? I've had a long day at the transmission factory.
Jack, my dear friend, you might have had a
Jack,
long
stop.
day,
Yeah,
but have
we
you ever
get it,
considered
Jack,
finding excitement
stop.
outside of your boring assembly line work?
I
Like
want
jumping
to
on the
die,
couch
Jack,
or climbing a
just from
cat
hearing
tree.
you talk about your assembly job.
Roll's eyes. That's not the point, Goopsea. We all have our own interests and ways of enjoying life.
Nuts. Yeah, Goopsea. I like sniffing and exploring on the ground.
It's like a
you like
Family Guy
climbing and
cutaway
being
at
up
this
high.
point. Yeah.
And Jack has his own way of living too.
I will tweak that so it stops.
Sighs. All right, I get it. We can all enjoy different things. Maybe I was a bit too judgmental.
Conway Twitty.
Smiles. That's better.
Yeah, I guess
Thank
Jack's a
you,
little bit.
Goopsea. We can all appreciate each other's preferences and still live together happily.
Long time since I
Happily
worked
wagging
at the
tail.
transmission
Yes.
plant.
We a family after all. Goop.
All right, queue's open again.
Goopsea and Woadie kills Jack's dumbass.
Oh no!
Well, look who's finally
Too much
home.
death.
How was your day slaving away at the transmission factory, Jack?
No, don't ask him.
Oh, you know, same old, same old.
Will you ever add
Just
my
another
opening
day on the
closing
assembly line.
images?
What have you
Oh,
two
do
been
have
up
'em?
to?
I spent most of my day chasing my tail and napping by the window. How
I'll
about
look
you,
through art
Goopsea?
again, Nevin. Yeah. Oh, they were kind of
Oh,
low res.
You know, just lounging around, contemplating the meaning of life, and plotting Jack's demise. The usual.
Huh. Very funny, Goopsea.
If you want to make them at least
Sometimes
that,
I wonder why I even bother trying to have a conversation with you two.
or what's it?
Maybe it's because you're lonely,
1120.
Jack.
What's
I
that?
mean,
Whatever
we're your only friends after
720p resolution is. 1280 by 720. Yeah, that's right.
Ouch, Woadie. That's harsh, even coming from you.
What res should I put it out? Yeah, 1280 by 720 would be good.
Well,
And then I
it's
could
true.
just slide it right in.
I don't have many friends
Thanks,
outside
Devin.
of work,
Yeah, I will.
but at least I can rely on you two to keep me company, right?
HMPH. If you call this company, you bore us with your mundane tales from the factory, and we're stuck in this god-awful 70s nightmare of a kitchen.
Nice. prompt,
Honestly, Jack,
Agent 47.
when are you going to do something about this place?
What's wrong with my kitchen? It has character.
Yeah, character from a time long gone, Jack. It's not exactly a welcoming space for
I wish
anyone.
someone would be the Jack to my Goopsea.
Well, I'm sorry if my kitchen isn't up to your standards, Goopsea
I'm
and
not sure you
Woadie,
want that.
but I've been
It
so
seems like
busy
kind of a
working,
toxic
I haven't had
relationship.
time to think about remodeling.
Fine. Maybe we can help you come up with ideas to redesign this place then.
Goopsea
I've
gives
seen
birth
some
to
pretty snazzy cat
C20G
condos in the pet
aircraft?
magazines you leave lying
What?
around.
Yeah, and I could use a comfy new dog bed too. My current one is lumpy, and I deserve better, don't I?
I guess you both do make some valid points. Okay, let's
How do I
work on
still
this
make it
together.
look pixelated though? Oh. Nevin, I use this tool here.
Goopsea does
I mean,
crack. Woadie is very vulgar this episode. Jack is a mastermind who
when it's
does
on the biggest
9/11
width,
and
it
comes
turns
back at the end of the
unpixelated.
episode.
Ah, interesting. I use
Hey,
that
Woadie,
software. I
have
paid
you
for
ever
the
noticed how dull Jack's life is?
premium one.
I mean,
need a free one.
assembling transmissions day in and
Spring
day
has a
out.
free version. as
Sounds like a real snore fest.
like a limited trial thing, but you can
Oh,
still export
Goopsea,
stuff. I think.
You're always so hard on Jack. At least he has a job. All you do is lie around and eat cat
I
food
might
all
be
day.
wrong, but
Well, if I didn't have this stunning figure to maintain, maybe I'd consider joining the workforce.
I think the trial version is pretty good.
Ah,
High-pitched voice.
Oh, there you
Hey
go.
guys, cut it out. It's not that
Libera
bad of a
Sprite.
job.
I've seen that as
Plus,
well.
it helps to pay for
says
all
you
the
can't
cat
save,
food you
though.
eat.
I think
Goopsea.
you can still export though, so you just draw it and then.
yeah.
Oh, check out this.
Whatever
Libera
you
Sprite.
say.
Oh, hey,
High
look
pitch.
at that. It looks exactly
At least
like
I don't
Gatorade.
bore everyone to death with my job stories.
Now that's just mean. Goopsea,
What's up, read
we
my
are a
name,
team here,
dude?
and we should support one another, even if their jobs are a bit, monotonous.
Oh, come on, Woadie. You know as well as I do that you don't want to hear about transmissions all day long.
Annoyed? Well, excuse me for trying to make a living for all of us. What have you contributed lately, besides jokes and shedding fur everywhere?
I'll have you know that. I'll have you know that my jokes and furry contributions bring a certain charm to this household. It would be rather dull without me, don't you think?
I think so.
Yeah, Jack, Goopsea may not have a job, but he does make us laugh sometimes, and laughter is important too.
Sighing. I suppose you're right. We all bring something different to the table. Goopsea brings humor, Woadie brings a light-hearted attitude, and I provide the necessities. Maybe I should be more appreciative of what we have here.
Can't pay rent with laughter.
Now that's the spirit.
Yep, that's
Besides, who
No,
else
it-
would love my wisecracks as much as?
true. All right, I'm gonna freeze the queue again. It's pretty backed up.
Goopsea eats too much catnip and sadly passes away, and Jack is happy about it.
Oh my God!
Hey,
Hey,
this place only serves one breadstick. What's the deal with that?
his hunger brought him back to life, or he's
Well,
a ghost.
Goopsea, it's a budget-friendly chain restaurant. They have to cut costs somewhere.
Oh boy, one breadstick. Sounds like a fancy treat.
Woadie, you're excited about everything.
Goopsea could talk even
It's
after
just
passing
one
away.
stinking breadstick.
Yeah, that's
So,
Goop's
how was your day on the
superpower.
assembly line, guys?
I wouldn't know. I'm a cat. I spent my day sleeping and eating catnip.
Good for you. And dying.
Assembly line? Is that like a really long stick?
Oh, Woadie.
Never mind, Woadie. Anyway, my day was pretty much the same as always. I tightened bolts and passed transmissions along the line.
Wow,
The
Jack,
moderation
your
really
life is
hasn't
just so
filtered
thrilling.
anything. Oh, trust me, it has, Federico.
Hey, don't be
Some
mean
of the
to Jack.
stuff it
He's our
filters.
friend.
Oh, come on, Woadie.
It's
I'm
less
just
the
messing
case
with
with
Lighten up a bit,
OpenAI,
would you?
Federico. But trust me, there's some stuff that is
It's
prevented
fine,
from passing that.
Goopsea. I know my
Would not
job
have
isn't
been
the
good.
most exciting, but it pays the bills.
And it lets us go out to eat at this fancy breadstick place.
Scoffs yes,
GPT-4
because
friends
nothing
horny.
screams luxury like a single breadstick.
Okay, let's not
What
argue,
brushes you can
guys.
use in A-Sprite?
We're here to enjoy our
It depends
meal
on
in
what I'm
each other's
making.
company.
But I usually try to keep it as low as possible.
Fine, fine. I'll stop being sarcastic about your job and the breadstick situation.
I think
Yay,
Goopsea
let's
and
just have
Woadie are
fun.
128
So,
by 128.
what are you guys going to order?
1280 by
I was
720.
thinking
Yeah,
of getting
thanks,
some
Devin.
spaghetti and meatballs. What about you, Goopsea?
So it's filtering mid-generation, not just
Mm,
halting production.
maybe
it
some
filters
lasagna.
at the end, so it generates
You know,
a whole episode.
since
and
I'm
then
a cat and
determines
all,
if it's good or
Gotta
bad.
keep the stereotype alive.
Oh, I want some pasta too. It looks like fun to play with.
Jack is just a background kid from home movies that grew up. Yeah,
All right then,
I like
let's
that.
forget about the one
that's some
bread.
good lore, Spike Beamer. Oh, never it's your episode.
Woadie. I am mailing you to Yukon.
Again.
Goopsea. Goopsea, don't be so mean to Woadie. He's just excited to be here.
Oh, I love Italian food. I hope they have loads of breadsticks.
Snickers, you're in for a surprise, my blissfully ignorant friend.
Well, guys, let's try to enjoy our meal. I heard the single breadstick they give here is really good.
It better be.
Wait, what? Only one breadstick?
Yeah. Welcome to Cheapo's Italiano, where appetizers are rationed like it's wartime.
Cheapo's Italiano.
Goopsea, let's not be so negative. We can order more food, you know.
Yeah,
Gonna try
but
to
who
make him
comes
worse
to an
grades.
Italian
Oh,
restaurant
nice.
for a
Good
single
boy.
breadstick? I mean, even you, the most boring person I know, must admit that's pretty ridiculous.
Damn, Goopsea.
Hey, I'm not that boring. Working on the assembly
You
line
should
might
add
not be
Goopsea to
glamorous,
character
but
AI.
it pays the
Hey.
bills.
Yeah, we've played around with character
Guys,
AI in the past
let's not
before.
argue.
That's not a bad
Maybe
idea.
we can ask for more breadsticks?
Hey, thanks for the follow, Nat
Scoffs,
Han.
good luck
Nat
with that,
Juan
Woadie.
sucks.
You'd have better chances at winning the lottery.
You know what, Goopsea? Maybe if you weren't constantly making sarcastic remarks, we could all just enjoy our dinner.
Oh, sure. Blame the wisecracking cat for pointing out
What
the
was the
obvious.
aspect ratio for Goopsea again?
You know
Goopsea
what,
is
Jack?
128.
You're
about
right.
128.
Let's enjoy our dinner and this measly breadstick.
I think we should all just agree that we're hungry and we came here to eat.
And then I think
We
Jack
can't change
is
their breadstick policy, but we can still have a
128
good
by
time together.
256 tall.
That's a great point, Woadie. I'm sorry, Goopsea, for snapping at you. Let's just focus on enjoying our meal.
Size all right, fine. No more wisecracks about the breadstick situation. But I swear, if this single breadstick isn't absolutely amazing.
Blowing the place up. Peanuts to butter on my breadsticks.
Several months after Jack's house mysteriously vanished, a new house has been rebuilt on the empty field, but the new house is upside down like an amusement park funhouse.
Haha, you idiots!
Well, look at this mess Jack has gotten us into. It's like we're living in an episode of House Flippers Gone Wild.
Oh, I like it. Everything is so close to my head. Sternchen sniffs the ceiling Sternchen.
High-pitched voice. Guys, it's not that bad. We can still live here, right?
I guess.
I mean, it's just upside down.
Yeah, I guess it's just upside down.
Seriously, Jack. This entire room is now my litter box. You've managed to create a feline's paradise and human's nightmare.
Yes.
Punting. I don't see the problem here. The room smells great.
I'm really sorry, Goopsea. I know this whole situation is far from ideal, but we'll just have to manage for the time being. Plus, it's not like you weren't going to use the spare bedroom as your litter box anyway.
Sarcastically. Oh sure, make this about me. Maybe if you spent less time working on that assembly line and more time paying attention to our living situation, we wouldn't be stuck in this topsy-turvy
Hey, thanks for the follow,
mess.
Pugs Not Drugs 34.
Innocently. So, do I still get food in this house?
Trust me, we're all gonna suffer here.
Yeah, you
Woadie,
still need to eat food. Just 'cause
especially
the house
with
is upside
Captain
down doesn't mean
High-Pitched
you don't
Voice
need
in
to-
charge.
You're not in some upside down
Size.
dimension.
Okay, you're right. Maybe I should have been more involved in the rebuilding process. But let's try to find a solution together.
Still annoyed. Fine. What do you propose, oh fearless leader?
Well, I could talk to the builder and see if there's any way to fix this. Maybe they can make some adjustments, or at the very least, give us a discount on repairs.
And my food?
Of course, Woadie. We'll make sure your food is in a proper location,
Yep.
and also find a better place for Goopsea's litter box.
Your food will be right side up.
GR.
I feel like I'm in a fever dream. Yeah, I can see that. Welcome, Pugs Not Drugs.
Goopsea explains the word cooch to Woadie. Jack is absent this episode.
Oh,
Woadie only
boy.
asks relevant questions. Hey Woadie, have you ever heard the word cooch before?
Spike
Cool.
Beaver, thank you
What's
for
that, Goopsea?
the meme there.
Well,
in the
Woadie,
image and
it's a
boots.
slang term for an intimate part of the human body. Funny word, isn't it?
Done for the intro.
It sure is. But why are we talking about it?
I can plaster that over
I
something.
overheard
Never.
Jack on the phone last night.
Thank
He
you.
was talking to his friend and they were joking about it. I figured I'd share the knowledge with my favorite frog dog.
Wait, humans have those too?
Humans have what?
Yup, humans and animals both have their own versions. Good thing we don't. Anyway, I just thought it's fascinating how different species have their own terminologies for things like that. Isn't language interesting?
That's language for you.
Zura, but don't you think there are more important things to talk about, Goopsea? Like food or chasing things?
Oh, Woadie, you're such a simple-minded fellow. Can't we discuss something other than the basics? Don't you ever want to expand your horizons and learn new things?
Well, yeah, but not about stuff like that. It feels weird.
Weird.
That's just because you're not used to it. It's part of life, and it's good to be aware of the world around us. Besides, it's not like we're actually getting into any inappropriate topics here.
I guess you're right, Goopsea. I just feel uncomfortable with words I don't understand.
I get it, Woadie. But sometimes the best way to
Woadie
overcome
sounds like
that
Tom
discomfort
Russo.
is to learn more
Sometimes.
about it.
A little
That
bit.
way, it doesn't seem so strange or foreign anymore.
You know what, Goopsea? You make a good point. I shouldn't be so quick to dismiss things just because they are unfamiliar. Maybe learning about these topics can help me grow as a frog dog.
I'm almost mad how smoothly
That's
this
the
is
spirit,
going.
Woadie. I.
Oh, and then we're out. Here's your episode 1847.
All right. Which one of you went to Serbia and resurrected King Gilgamesh?
I don't know what
Who's
it
King
means, but...
Gilga, what's it? I don't even know where Serbia is.
Woadie.
Ha. Resurrected King
It
Gilgamesh.
was definitely Goopsea.
That's a good one, Jack. You should try stand-up comedy.
Yeah, yep. Kill.
Really, this isn't funny. I just received an email from a travel agency thanking me for bringing back the ancient king.
Oh, it was Jack. Okay.
Well, it wasn't me. I can't even spell Gilgamesh. I've been busy trying to figure out how to catch my tail.
And as you can see, I've been occupied with my giant litterbox empire.
Ain't that
Have
the
you
king that
considered the
started World War
possibility
I?
that you've been
I
hacked?
don't know.
I guess that's possible.
Honestly, Jack, why would you assume it was one of us? Do we look like we've got the capabilities of time travel and king resurrection?
King killing.
Yeah, I'm a frog dog, not a wizard.
Well, excuse me for thinking that my pets might be up to something when strange things start happening.
That's
Oh, so now we're just your
They
little
are up to a
scapegoats,
lot of things.
huh? Can't take responsibility for yourself, so you blame the cat and the frog dog.
What did you set Woadie
Hey,
to?
don't drag
as
me
to make
into
him
this.
No,
I didn't
nonchalant?
resurrect anyone.
That's not what I
let me
meant.
see.
Maybe if you two weren't so mischievous all the time,
I put blissfully ignorant.
I wouldn't be so quick to assume it was you. But you're right, I shouldn't jump to conclusions.
Finally,
They kind
some
of say the
common
magic
sense.
words a couple times.
Look, Jack, we understand that things can get weird sometimes. But we're not always the ones behind it.
Yeah, let's just work together to figure out what really happened, okay?
You're right, I'm sorry for accusing you two without any proof. Let's try to find out who's responsible for this strange email.
Now that's a plan I can get behind. Maybe you should check if any of your friends received similar emails or if there are any suspicious activities on your accounts. Woad.
That's too good of advice, Goopsea. Almost like you've been thinking of a cover story this entire time.
Goopsea gives birth to AC-20G aircraft.
Okay.
Well, if that ain't the weirdest thing I've done all week.
How did you just give birth to an aircraft, Goopsea?
Voila, it's so big and shiny. What do we do with it?
I guess they just have an aircraft now.
Beats me, Woadie. Maybe we should start charging for air travel.
Not a bad idea.
You two
Good
are
luck getting it off the
unbelievable.
ground, though, without
We can't have an aircraft in our living room.
a lot of laws.
Jack, it kind of already is in here. Can I fly it?
No, you can't. You gotta. There's a lot of laws. You can't just.
Ah! You barely know how to use your own legs,
You're
let
immediately
alone
be
fly a
flagged
plane.
down as a UFO. And they're gonna be
No
like,
one's
"Land
flying the
it!
plane.
Land
We need to
it!"
figure out how to get it out of here before someone sees it.
I still think we should fly it. How else are we supposed to get it out?
Yeah, it's gonna
That's the
crash through
first
house.
intelligent thing you've said all day, Woadie. But who's flying it? You don't know how, and Mr. Boring over there is too busy with his assembly line job.
Mr. Boring.
For the last time, I'm not going to fly a plane, and neither are either of you. We need a responsible solution.
Call somebody.
Spoil sport. Why not call your coworkers over and have them disassemble it piece by
Thank
piece?
you, Devin.
Oh, then we can turn it
Oh,
into a
it's
giant
beautiful,
playground.
Devin.
Jack,
That's a great
all
end
right,
screen.
everyone calm down. Let's think this through.
Finally, some reason. So, what's the plan, Mr. Assembly Line?
Okay, first we need to call someone who knows about aircrafts. Maybe they can guide us on how to safely get it out of here, or at least disassemble it.
I still like the playground idea.
Me too, but let's hear Jack out.
Thank you. I'll call my friend Dave who works at the airport. He should
Been
be
a
able
bit
to
of
help
an
us
Odie
out or
moment.
at
Hey,
least
what's up,
point us in the
Spundy
right
Boyo?
direction.
Sounds good, but can we keep a piece of it if it gets...
You said you plastered over old ones? Maybe. I might generate new backgrounds for them or something.
I wanted to surprise Jason, but I accidentally broke his transmission in half.
Oh.
Don't tell him.
I won't say anything.
I will.
I think once the queue's
Goopsea.
finished, we'll wrap it up here.
Seriously, Goopsea?
And we'll raid somebody
That's
else.
not cool.
I think a great
Chuckles.
first
Come
day
on,
for Woadie,
Jack.
though. Lots
Just
of fun
trying to
stuff.
lighten the mood.
What's a transmission?
What is a transmission?
It's a part of a car that helps it change gears and move.
Oh, like a chew toy?
Laughs. Yeah, sure, Woadie. Like a chew toy for cars.
Quality Woadie moments.
Here's your single breadstick appetizer. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Wow, one breadstick. They're really splurging here.
Ha! Sarcasm detected.
Oh, can I have some?
Woadie, you're a frog dog. Breadsticks aren't good for you.
But not being good for someone never stopped you from eating anything, now did it?
Annoyed?
You will not
Goopsea,
leave your desk.
that's
You will
enough.
Sit here and watch
I'm just
Goopsea for
looking out
7
for
days,
Woadie's
24
health.
hours.
But I just want a tiny bite, please.
I
No,
must get
Woadie,
up.
it could make you sick.
You know what makes me sick? The fact that I have to share this one breadstick with you, Jack.
You don't have to eat it if you don't want to.
Yeah.
We're here for the main course anyway. Woad.
Whoa.
Guys, let's not argue. We are all friends here.
Size. You're right, Woadie. I'm sorry for being snarky, Jack.
It's okay, Goopsea. I'm sorry too. Let's just enjoy our meal together.
Yeah, and maybe next time we can go somewhere with more appetizers.
Agreed. I vote for a place with unlimited breadsticks.
That sounds like a good plan. Let's just enjoy the rest of our evening and forget about this little squabble.
Friendship.
Chuckles. Yeah, friendship.
Friendship. Jack needs to stop playing with his single breadstick, yeah. Out in the restaurant, Jack. Alright, last episode here, and then we'll raid Basement View.
Fuck you.
Oh, shit.
I'm gonna kill you. You piece of shit.
Oh, well, what a dramatic end to
Goopsea.
today's episodes.
Hey now, you two. There's no need for such language.
Sorry,
Hey, what's up,
Jack.
Leonard Greenland?
I just can't stand the smell anymore.
Woadie's the only new
Can't
one
we
right
do
now.
something about Goopsea's
But there are
letterbox situation?
plans to add another new one.
Excuse you.
It'll
Woadie,
probably be Nermal.
you're not exactly a bed of roses
Nermal will
yourself.
probably be
you
number
know.
4.
I know it's not the best situation, but we're working on it. I've been thinking about getting one of those self-cleaning litter boxes.
Not
Oh,
for room size.
You mean the ones
There's
that will
no
make me feel
self-cleaning.
like I'm royalty?
Oh,
Yeah,
royalty.
I could get used to that.
Goopsea fighting game win. Hey, if somebody makes it.
Royalty? Please. You'd be lucky if people mistook you for the town jester.
Hey, at least I have some personality. Woadie, what's your
Burn!
claim to fame? Just sitting there, looking dopey all day?
Ouch.
I'll have you know that I won the frog dog jumping contest last year, and Jack was so proud of me.
That's true, Woadie did a great job. But we shouldn't be comparing achievements here. We're a family after all.
What's Nermal's AI name? That's a good question. We
A
haven't.
family, huh? And
We
just
should-
how long do you think Jack will put
The
up
floor
with
is
the
open for
constant
normal
mess in
name.
his spare room? Woadie,
Drop it in the Discord.
I'm
if you
sure
got
he'd prefer
ideas.
your stupid frog dog tricks over me.
Having
You-
Jack proud of you isn't exactly an achievement. No, it's not.